the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life, because the Mets are really socking the ball, knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the METS Mets of New York town. Oh, the butcher and the baker and the people on the streets, where do they go? To meet the Mets! Oh, they're hollering and cheering and they're jumping in their seats. Where do they go? To meet the Mets! All the fans are true to the orange and blue, so hurry up and come on down, 'cause we got ourselves a ball club, the Mets of New York town. Give 'em a yell! Give 'em a hand! And let 'em know you're rooting in the stand. Come on and meet the Mets. Meet the Mets. Step right up and greet the Mets. Bring your kiddies, bring your wife. Guaranteed to have the time of your life, because the Mets are really socking the ball, knocking those home runs over the wall. East side, west side, everybody's coming down to meet the METS Mets of New York town, of New York town.
How's it going, everybody? My apologies again for the slight delay. I would have been a couple minutes earlier, but I was getting the scoreboard set up, as you guys see right down here. So I have two different ones set up, and I'm going to ask you guys which ones you end up preferring. If you're not new to the streams, then you know I've been using ESPNs recently, but they don't show you anything other than the score itself. But here through the MLB app, because the game is actually televised on SNY today, you can see the scoreboard. So guys, everyone that is just chiming in, thank you all so much for being here, and just let me know your thoughts as we get rolling. So again, thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. How's it going, everybody? Ryan, Ricardo, everybody, thank you all so much. Daniel, how's it going, buddy? Renan, how's it going? Just reading all your comments right here. Darren, everybody, thank you all so much for chiming into today's stream. And let me know what you think about the scoreboard, if you guys prefer this scoreboard or if you guys want me to go back to the ESPN one. Whichever one you guys prefer, I'll make it happen. But again, today's game is televised. I'm very excited for it, no less. I think it's going to be a good one. And as you guys can also see, it is on SNY. So we're going to have Stroman on the bump, and then we're also going to see Joey Lucchesi making his first stint for the Mets today. And what's even a little bit more bizarre is the fact that Gary Cohen is not actually one of the color commentators today. It's Gary Apple, then it's Todd Zeal, and then it's also Keith Hernandez. And we also have Rojas, who is not going to be managing today for a personal reason, but he'll be back tomorrow. So this is weird. So if you guys like the scoreboard, just let me know and I'll keep it this way. But again, thank you all so much for being here. You don't care, no problem. Okay, I'm in school. All right, well, make sure you're paying attention, Ryan. I so appreciate you being here, no less. Again, I appreciate all my lovely Mets fans being here. Make sure to smash those buttons. And make sure you guys are following along today's game if you're able to actually watch from home. This one's much better. All right, perfect. Then I'll keep it this way. So, yeah, no problem. Again, I can't use the scoreboard for every game because the MLB app only allows it when the games are actually televised, that they do pitch by pitch. Other than that, they don't show it. Yeah, I don't know why there's no Gary either. I'll probably find out soon. But so we have Gary Apple. It's kind of funny, just the names, who's in replacement. Then you also have Keith, and then you have Todd Zeal. And Zeal's solid too. So again, thank you all so much for being here. Dom isn't left today. And guess who? Elliot, what's up, buddy? Hype in the chat for Elliot, the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Again, guys, the game looks like it should be starting up in just a couple minutes here. Very excited for today's game. I hope you guys are too. So make sure to smash that like and subscribe button as we get rolling in today's stream. Again, thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate it, guys. This should be a fun one, no less. So yeah, we're going to get rolling here in just literally a couple seconds, it looks like, once this game actually picks up. So very exciting times for us Mets fans. And I really think that today is going to be a good game for them. They don't have all their stars in, unfortunately. Machias, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you being here, too. Willie, how's it going? Thank you all so much. Again, I'll tell you guys the lineup if you don't know, but we have a bunch of stars, but Lindor's not in. It's a mix between guys that are coming off the bench and normal stars in today's lineup. So excited to be with you, Wardy. Happy to have you here, Daniel. Really do appreciate it, my guy. Again, I appreciate all you lovely Mets fans chiming in. Really does mean a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. William, let's go Mets indeed. Dave, is Lindor in? No, he's not, as I just said. So, yeah, Lindor is not in, unfortunately. And just bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm just getting all set up, sending out the links on social media and all that fun stuff. So, again, Dom isn't left today. I think he'll do fine. I hope so. Again, there's always worries when you have a guy that's playing out of position, throughout a whole season. But hopefully his bat makes up for any defensive woes that might be there. Wardy, what's up? What's up, Dominic? How's it going? Happy to have you here. Again, happy to have Dylan here. The GOAT has appeared. No, buddy, I'm not the GOAT. You're the GOAT. Thank you all so much for being here again. I think it's going to be a good game for the Mets today. And yeah, Lucchesi will be making an appearance, his first appearance of spring training. That's honestly what I'm looking forward to the most today, and definitely was a factor in me streaming. So again, hope you guys enjoy. This should be a fun one. Do you want to do a Mets quiz to see if you are a true Mets fan? Because I did it and knew all the players. Oh, interesting quiz. If you want to quiz me quick, we can do that. But again, you got to realize too that I've been a big Mets fan, but I don't have the longevity like I know a lot of other Mets fans do that have been a diehard for, a decade plus. On Zoom, but I don't care. All right, guys, just make sure that you're putting your priorities first. Where to go? Ryan, thank you so much for being here, buddy. Appreciate it. Again, VR, I do believe VR is in the lineup today, but I will double check for you real quick. So just bear with me, guys, as we get situated. Again, thank you all so much for being here. Smash that like, smash that subscribe button. Let's get to 100 likes and rolling here. And also just help us, everything. This has been awesome. I've been having so much fun with these streams, and I cannot wait for streams going into the season 2. Those are going to be great. But yeah, just so you guys know, pitchers that we will see today are Betances, Aaron Loop, Lucchesi, Drew Smith, Tommy Hunter, Steven Nagosic, and Trevor Hildenberger. So even though Hildenberger was cut already, he is still going to be making an appearance. Yep. You got to realize that just because you're cut doesn't mean that you still can't have grapefruit appearances. We might still see that with some of the youngsters like Mauricio and others because they're still training with the team. And yep, I'm glad you brought the lineup up. That's great. Nimmo, Pilar, Dom, Pete, VR, Drury, Guillorme, Peraza, Joseph. Awesome. Yeah, again, this is going to be a good one, guys. And yeah, they're just showing the pictures on the TV, no less. And I might be a little behind in my television. I apologize if that's the case, guys. It's not purposeful, but no less, this is going to be great. So, yo, what's up, AB? Happy to have you here, buddy. And you can proof it with all the things behind you. Oh, well, there you go. Okay. Again, also let me know how my TV is, guys. I'm going to probably keep it muted during commercials, but I'll have it on to actually listen to some of the play-by-play throughout the game. Let's see. I'm just getting all set up here. Just bear with me another second, guys. Okay, let's see here. Just reading more of your comments. Again, thank you all so much. Everyone just chiming in. And yeah, today's lineup does look solid. We have a bunch of starters in there, which is great. I can't find the game on my TV. What channel is it on? It's on SNY for DirecTV, so that would be 639. Looking forward to seeing Joey Lucchesi pitch. Me too. Again, that's by far the thing I'm most excited about in today's game, for sure. And to give you guys another quick update on what the actual lineup is, I'll tell you guys again one more time here. But it's a solid lineup today. Lindor isn't in because it feels like that they don't want Lindor televised on SNY until an actual extension is in place, which is bizarre. I don't think that's the case. I'm just saying it's fine. Okay, so today's lineup is as follows, folks, for everyone just chiming in. It's going to be Nimmo leadoff, then Pilar, Dom Smith, Alonso. Alonso will be DHing today. VR, Drury, Brandon Drury, who's playing first base today, the third baseman usually. Luis Guillorme will be in the 7th spot at third, and then you have Jose Peraza at short, and you're going to have Joseph as a catcher, and Stroman will be on the bump. So again, it's going to be, again, I don't know why Gary Cohen isn't here. And Matt, thank you so much for being here, buddy. Always happy to have you. Yeah, I don't know why Cohen isn't on the bump, but it's okay. It's okay. It's not like I'm going to be chiming in too much to the play-by-play because I'll be giving my own. Or I want to send you something for being an amazing streamer. What can I send? What can I send it to? Oh, well, first of all, Dave, thank you so much for just the consideration. I really appreciate that. I do have a P.O. box in the description down below. So if there is something that you'd like to send, by all means, go ahead. thank you so much for just even considering it. That really does mean a lot. And I'll make sure to actually show whatever it is, as long as you are fine with it, in a future video or stream once it arrives here. So thank you so much. LFGM, indeed. I thought Lindor was playing. No, Lindor's not playing today. My guess is Lindor will play tomorrow or Sunday. Became a Mets fan in 2018, but before I liked the Cards and the Cubs. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Going up north calling basketball games. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yo, you have me wearing my Mets hat when you want. Oh, that's awesome, Willie. I love that. That's awesome. It means I'm doing something right. Yeah, that I'm making you wear your Mets hat. That's great though. But again, the first pitch is about to be underway. So thank you all so much again for being here. Smash those buttons. And it looks like for the Marlins today, they basically have a full lineup out there. So we'll see how the Mets fare. Okay, Starlin Marte leading things off for them. Hey, Tara, my man, what's up? How's it going, Julio? I appreciate you being here, my man. Can I sing? No, I can't sing. But yeah, how's it going? How's it going, Julio? Appreciate you being here. Appreciate all you guys being here again. And yeah, if this is the score, oh, of course the scoreboard just got messed up. That's not good. Let me fix the scoreboard real quick, guys. I'll probably lag for a second by doing so, but don't worry, it'll fix itself momentarily. Let's see here. Okay. So it's the bottom. That's the issue. What the? Bear with me, guys. I know I'm lagging plenty, I'm sure. Okay. That should be good. Perfect. Again, I know I'm lagging plenty probably, guys, but I apologize. I just had to get the scoreboard up and fixed. So again, we're going to get rolling here in a second. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, today's game. Smash those buttons, and thank you all so much again for being here. Rory, do you think Rojas has a chance to win NL Manager of the Year? That's possible. I mean, that he's a dark horse for sure. All depends on how this team performs more than anything. But if with this lineup, yeah, I definitely say it's actually a possibility. I really do. Hey, doing play-by-play on the MLB app? Yes, they are. Yes, they are doing play-by-play through the MLB app. And the first pitch here by Stroman, and it's going to be a fastball right down the lane, and is currently 0-1 on the count to Starling Marte, who's, I think we can all agree, the best player currently for the Marlins, who was originally acquired in the D-backs in a trade last season after spending his longtime career with the Pirates. Next pitch here is going to be a fastball up. That's 1-1. And guys, just so you know, for my members in the chat especially, I do have now new heads, so you guys can use Stroman's head in the chat. If he does good today, you can use Lucchese's head. You can also, I also have a HR for a home run as a little emoji, so you have a bunch of new stuff for today's game. Stroman just misses there with the slider, looked like down and away. And yes, LFGM, absolutely, Jesse. Thank you for being here, buddy. I appreciate it. And thank you all so much. I know Marlins jerseys are dope. If only the organization ran as well as their jerseys do, because they're nice. I really like their new logo, especially. Makes me think of the Miami Heat alternates. And Marte singles right there to get things started. So one single there, and for Marte, Stroman gives up a hit to the first batter. But at least at the same time, Marte is the best hitter in this lineup. So again, not going to be upset or anything like that, but happy to have all you guys here. Hope you were enjoying this stream. Again, for anyone that is new just chiming in, I'll be sharing my play-by-play and reaction with all you guys throughout the chat today's stream. That's usually what I do here. So again, I hope you all enjoy. This should be a fun one. Marte leads things off with a single to right, and Corey Dickerson, the left fielder now, former Pirate as well, is now up at the plate. And he is batting, wow. Dickerson is batting right under 500 thus far in spring training, 7 for 15. That's a fastball up and away, and that's going to be 1-0 on the count. That was 93 miles per hour there for Stroman. Okay, here we go. Again, thank you all so much for being here. Really do appreciate. So next pitch up is here for Stroman. And that is going to be stolen at second. Marte went and stole second, and Joseph, the catcher, could not get there in time. So we have a stolen base array for Marte. Runner in scoring position, no outs here. 1-0 on the count to Dickerson in the top of the first, folks. Yeah, it was stolen base. I must say though, I do like when I'm able to do this through the MLB app because they show little animations like when there's a walk, a steal, home run, anything. So I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, Stroman is throwing the pin message. Yep. Okay. Where are you thinking? Where am I thinking of getting a PS5? It's 1-2 on the count, just so you guys know for Stroman. No, not right. Maybe down the line when I can afford it, but I need a lot more YouTube paydays to come in before considering such a thing. Okay, there's pitch, and that's going to be down and away. I'm assuming that was probably his split change mix up, and it's 2-2 on the count. They do a confetti thing. I don't know if they show that though, where the scoreboard usually is for the ESPN app though, because I haven't seen the confetti thing once when I've done the games with the ESPN. How I have it cropped, it's probably out of the crop. Okay, here's the next pitch for Stroman, and that is going to be fouled away by Dickerson. 2-2 on the count here for Stroh. What's up, Hayden? How's it going, buddy? Happy to have you here. Yeah, we're just getting started on today's stream. So again, guys, if you're chiming in, just make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Always does mean a lot and is always appreciated. And thank you all so much in advance. Again, this is a very fun stream. I'm looking forward to it. We got 70 lovely Mets fans in here. We're just getting started. So I'm looking forward to seeing how much this progresses throughout the day. I know a lot of people are out and working and everything, but all right, the pitch, and that is going to be a chopper there to second. Marte moves to third, and there is your first ground out, and is currently 1 away here, and Marte moves to third. So runner in even better scoring position, but at least 1 is away. Ravi, how's it going, buddy? Chris, how's it going? Thank you both for being here. I really appreciate it. Who do I think is going to get the win? I hope the Mets, but it wouldn't surprise me if the Marlins did. The Marlins are having a good start to spring, and they have their entire lineup out for at least probably 3 at-bats, I'd imagine, today. So we'll see. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Marlins win today. "74 lovely Mets fans and you." Exactly, AB. Exactly. Okay, Jesus Aguilar takes a strike at the outside corner on the knees, and that is going to be 0-1. Aguilar, another slugger, a guy who hit a bomb array in spring training in the first spring training game against the Mets this year, and that gave the Marlins the win on that 2-run bomb. Okay, Aguilar just gets the single, and that is going to bring a runner in. All right, Miami already has a run in. Aguilar with the RBI single, and that is going to be 1-0 Marlins here, 1 out in the top of the first. You can already tell Aguilar is going to be paying the neck for the Mets this season. He just has that vibe. So, yep, Marlins are now up 1-0, folks, on that single, but still, it's early. It is what it is. Peraza just missed it. And, that was just a good hit by Aguilar. I mean, I can't even talk right now. Aguilar. Thank you. Okay. Can't sleep on the Marlins. I think they're going to be pesky. Absolutely. They're going to be a team where you need to make sure that you're winning every single series against, and they're going to do everything that they can to make sure that you don't. Because in this division, when you have the Marlins as, on paper, the worst team in the division, that's tough. Because Marlins could be way up there in the Central, for instance, and actually competing for a spot. Okay, fastball up. That's 1-1 on the count. Again, I wouldn't say it's so much struggling. It's spring train. You're not going to be lights out every time. And the Marlins have their actual lineup in. And they do have some good hitters. Don't sleep on guys like Marte, the guy in my thumbnail, that being Brian Anderson. He's been a very consistent hitter the past couple years for the Marlins. Big swing and miss there on the split change I'm trying to see who's up there. Is that Brian? No, that isn't Brian Anderson. That's the other one. I always blank on his name. I don't know why. But regardless, it's 1-2 on the count now. Stroman 1 out, 1 runner on first, and it's currently 1-0 Miami here in the top of the first. Okay. Garrett Cooper's at the plate. Okay. And that's going to be another swing and miss. Great stuff there for Stroman. Really doing well there on this split change, it looks like. And that's going to be 2 away now. First K. So hype in the chat, guys, for all my members and just normal people, too, that are here in the chat. Make sure to spam Ks. First K on the day for Stroman, and we have ourselves 1 away. Is this game on TV? Yes, it is, Michael. It's on SNY. Yes, first hit was product of the shift. And more reasons as why Lindor does not like the shift, right? All right, Brian Anderson at the plate. Takes a fastball up, but still in. Currently 0-1 on the count. Wardy, where would I put Conforto in the lineup? For me, it's 5. I would... Conforto's interesting. I think you could really have him anywhere, but I like Conforto personally in the 4th or the 5th hole. 4th or 5th, I'm more than comfortable with for Conforto. That's another fastball that looked just the exact same, but that's a ball. So 1-1 now on the count. Here's my fave player on the Mets. It is Conforto. Okay, 3 for me. 3. I would like to see Lindor in the 3 hole. I know he's probably going to start off the season in the 2 hole, according to Rojas, but I think Lindor would be better suit in the 3 hole plenty of times this year. So we'll see. 2-1 now on the count to Brian Anderson. 2 away here. 1 guy on first. 1-0 Marlins here in the top of the first. Okay, now the pitch. And Stroman almost gets him swinging, and that's going to be... Nope, that's going to be a ball. Okay, so he doesn't get caught there, and it's still currently... Now it's 3-1 on the count. We'll see what Stroman does here. And I apologize if I lag a little, guys. I'm going to try to fix that as quick as I can. Here's a pitch by Stroman. That's a fastball right in. We got ourselves a full count now. I got to bounce. No problem, maybe. Thank you so much for being here. Pump we get to see Lucchesi today, 100%. That's the most thing I'm excited about today, for sure. The pitch, and that's going to be a fastball caught looking, and that is going to strike him out. That is it for the first inning. Stroman gets in a little bit of a jam, gives up a couple hits, gives up 1 run, starting off with Starling Marte, who started things early, but regardless, it's 1-0 here as we head now to the bottom of the first, where the Mets will be leading off with Nimmo. Look at the Marlins jerseys. I know. The Marlins jerseys are sweet. Don't get me wrong. They're nice. Again, I apologize about the lag, guys. I'm trying to fix this. It's mainly because of the MLB app, it looks like, and just because of all the animations and stuff they do. So trying to fix that as quick as I can. A little ahead of you? Yeah, Dom. Guys, if you're watching at home, you're probably going to be a little ahead of me. But don't hold it against, trust me, it's okay. It's just because of, unfortunately, my TV's normally a couple seconds behind, even versus my other one in my house. I'm not sure why it is, but it's okay. It's not a big deal if you guys are ahead of me. Let's see. I'm wearing a Joe Panic jersey. A Joe Panic Mets jersey? Which Joe Panic only played a cup of coffee with the Mets. So that's interesting. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm going to try to remedy the lag if there's any currently. I see frames are being skipped constantly, which is annoying. So just give me 1 second, everybody. Come on. Hopefully that helps. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why that was bugging for a while. I'm hoping that we're good now. I think we should be a little bit better. We'll see what happens. There's showing so many animations. Maybe that's why. It's definitely because of that. Again, I apologize if I missed some of your comments, guys. Just bear with me as I'm trying to fix this and prevent some lag going here. So just give me 1 second. Okay, but the Mets are going to be leading off here now with Nimmo. And also, guys, if you're just chiming in, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Pablo Lopez here with the pitch to Nimmo, and that's going to be a fastball right down the lane. Currently 0-1 now on the count. All right, we're going to read some of your comments now. Okay. This is what I would have for opening day. Nimmo takes a fastball in. 1-1 now on the count. Nimmo, Lindor, Conforto, Dom, Smith, Alonso, McNeil, JD, McCann, pitcher. That's solid. I mean, I think McNeil definitely should be in the 2 hole once his he gets a little bit out of his funk, but I think he'll be fine. But I mean, especially Nimmo, I mean, if McNeil's struggling early, it's not a bad idea. Nimmo swings there again on the fastball. 1-2 now on the count. Yeah, again, I'm going to be ahead of some people. I'm going to be behind some others. Give or take. It's good. That's how it's going to be. Metro Panic, he gave me a jersey and a signed baseball. Oh, that's sick. Nimmo bloops one in the left field. That's actually not a bloop. That's a beautiful double there by Nimmo. Awesome stuff. Nimmo gets things started for the Mets, and that's going to be an awesome opposite field double for Nimmo. Love to see it, guys. Hype in the chat for Nims. Absolutely love finding Nemo over here. Great to see. Absolutely great to see. Your favorite player is Neuenheis. Interesting. Neuenheis throwback to his 3 home run game. Am I right? Awesome hit there by Nimmo, though, to get things started. We have ourselves the first hit with the first batter for the Mets today. And again, guys, things look okay right now, but if I experience any significant lag or anything, I might go to the ESPN scoreboard. I definitely probably will for next game, just because it's unfortunately it's becoming more of a hassle than I like. Have I lagged a lot in the stream thus far, guys? Let me know. I just want to know because I don't know exactly how bad or good it's been per se. Okay, here though, Kevin Pillar is at the plate. Absolutely love Pillar. I think he's been a great pickup for the Mets array. Here's the pitch. And Pillar, Pillar grounds out to third right away, and that's going to be 1 away. So there goes me gassing up Pillar. How patient do you think they will be with JD this year? Not as patient as maybe you'll think. If he has significant errors that hurt the team, the Mets will fix him fairly quick. They're going to do all they can to work with him, but if there's significant problems, then yeah, they're going to try to fix it. No doubt. Hey, Worry, want to know your favorite player of all time. Personally, Conforto's kind of my favorite all time, but outside of that, it's Wright and Piazza. Those guys are definitely up there for me. Okay. Now here we have Dom at the plate. 1 out. One guy said, "Oh, Dom. Oh, robbed of a home run. Oh my God. Dom Smith got absolutely robbed. First pitch swinging on that fastball, and he took that thing. But Marte robs him, and left center field, literally glove was right on the wall. Good catch there by Marte. That sucks. Wow. That had a lot of air under it too. That honestly almost felt like a fly ball when it came off the bat because it had a big arch. Wow, just robbed of a home run. Good, fairly easy catch there by Marte. It looked like he didn't even break a sweat. Yeah, that sucks. Good contact there by Dom. I will take that any and every day of the week. Oh, I loved what I saw from Mauricio too. Absolutely. All right, so 2 away here. Nimmo on third, and Polar Bear Pete. Big Meat Pete is up at the plate. Wall too low. Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter, though. We still would have caught that. Okay, here we go. Polar Bear 1-0 on the count to Pete. We'll see what happens. Thank you all so much for being here. Smash those buttons, guys. And he takes now a fastball down and away in the outside corner. 2-0 on the count. Oh, that was tough, though. I'm not going to lie. Oh, damn. I really was pulling for that one. It is what it is. Okay. All right, here we go now. 2 out, 1 on third. That being Nimmo. 2-0 on the count here. Pablo Lopez, the pitch. And Pete fouls one off. Big hack there. 2-1 on the count. Yes, Leo. Pete is having a great spring. Yes, I think Pete's going to have a monster year for the Mets. I truly do. Really loved TJ Rivera during his short time with the Mets prior to his injuries. Ike Davis, I was never a huge lover of just because I wasn't following the Mets as heavily when Ike was a big part of the Mets team back in the earlier 2000s. Okay, that's going to be a strike. But yeah, love TJ Rivera. Really always was a big fan of TJ Rivera. You don't like the Marlin uniforms? Interesting. I think that's almost a little bit of a hot take. I know a lot of people like the Marlins uniforms, including myself. That's just that. It's fine to have your own opinion, though. I like them, though. I do. Okay, 2-2 on the count now to Pete. Now the pitch, and Pete just swings under that fastball. You hate to see it. All right, so Pete strikes out, and that is going to end the first, guys. Mets leave Nimmo stranded on third, and we head to the top of the second where Stroman takes his second inning of the game. Oh well, again, it happens. Pete just swung under that one. Nothing you can do about it. Most home runs this year: Judge, Alonso, Soto, Tatis, Trout, Freeman. I personally don't think Judge is going to lead this year because I don't think he's going to stay healthy all year. Until he proves me wrong, it's hard for me to stand by that. Thoughts on Jose Quintana? He's definitely past his prime. That's for sure. With the Angels, yeah, no, he's a shell of what he once was. Most home runs this year. And I answered that right. And again, I apologize about the lag, guys. It's literally just all because of the animations the MLB app uses. So as long as it's nothing drastic, we'll ride with it throughout the stream still. I think he bats at least 280 based on his early improvements with contact. Yeah, no, Matt. I would love for Pete to bat 280, but I don't see it. I think he'll bat between 250 and 265. I don't see him going 280. Don't put too much stock in an early spring training. He has a whole 162 game season to play. Always remember that. And he's a slugger. He's going to have his highs and lows. So if he can bat between 250 and 265, I'm more than satisfied because I know he's coming with a big pop in his bat. He's going to get a lot of home runs and a lot of RBIs. And he's going to be in far more situations than he's probably been in the past with guys on base. Yeah, if Alonso finishes the year with 280, I do owe you. So, yeah, we'll reassess this like back in hopefully October or November. Sorry, Worry, I meant Omar. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I got you. Nice. Yeah, you have very interesting favorite Mets players, I must say. Very interesting favorite Mets players. You have to do online school? No problem, Leo. Appreciate you being here, no less, buddy. I'll see you soon. Okay, now it's Stroman back. Now the pitch. And that's going to be a breaking ball just in. So it's going to be 0-1 on the count now to Adam Duvall, who they just acquired, who was with the Braves the past couple years. Adam Duvall has another big pop in his bat. We'll see how they fare here. Bro, if he... Okay, now the pitch, that's going to be a... Okay, fastball at the knees, and that's going to be 1-1. That was a borderline strike, but okay. The broadcasts don't feel right without Cohen. Oh, it never does. It's always going to be weird if Cohen isn't broadcasting. That's for sure. All right, here's the next pitch for Stroh. And that's going to be a foul ball. 1-2 now on the count. And again, thank you all so much for being here, guys. It really does mean a lot. I hope you are enjoying the stream. If you are, please consider smashing that like button. Help us get to 100 likes. And also help us get to 6K subs by opening day. Would really be appreciated. Bobby, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you being here, my man. Always does mean a lot. Again, I appreciate all you Mets fans, members, subscribers, everyone being here. Fire Quinn. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Things are not looking hot in Rangers land right now. I'm fully aware. And there you go. A strikeout on the foul tip by Adam Duvall. And we have our next K for Stroman. So hype in the chat, guys. Stroh gets another K. Don't know if you answered, but what do you think of Markakis retiring? Makes sense. Markakis is up there in age now. I figured he would be retiring soon. So, you know, good. I mean, wishing him the best in retirement, but he definitely killed the Mets in a lot of ways with the Braves. So, you know, it's one less bat for the Mets to worry about. He was a very good player, though. All right, go. All right, here's the pitch now. Oh, Stroman waits now with the release there on the breaking ball, and he gets himself a strike. Nice there. That's the one thing I will say. A couple of things I really do enjoy about Stroh. One is his ability to really change up his windup. He'll hold his leg on to try to throw off the hitter. And now it's a normal one there. And now he gets a nice ground out there to first. And now we have two away. So Stroman's looking solid here in the second. What's up, Jesse? Happy to have you here. Let's get it. LFGM indeed. What's up, Jesse? Thank you so much for being here. Luke, the Nationals fan saying the Mets are going to Met. Sounds like you're a little worried, Luke. Okay, Alcantara is the best Mets Marlins player, pitching wise. Yeah, for sure. Actually, I don't know. I think Sixto Sanchez is actually gonna be their best pitcher this year. Yeah, Sixto's nasty. It sucks that he's still in the division, but at least he's not with the Phillies. Oh, there you go. Another strike there at the knees. Okay, ball at the knees, I should say. So 1-0 on the count to Alfaro. Part of that deal with Sixto, no less, for JT Realmuto. What's up, Ray? How's it going, buddy? Oh, Anthony, you're too kind. Thank you so much, buddy. Happy to have you here, too. Here's a pitch by Stroh, and that's going to be a big swing and miss there on the slider. Looks like 1-1 on the count. Yeah, Urania was way too inconsistent. I think he's with the Tigers now. How's it going, David? Happy to have you here, too. Always appreciate you chiming in, David. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Again, it's currently 1-1 on the count now for Stroh, and they call time right as he threw the pitch. That was bizarre. Okay. Hopefully the Mets aren't in a position where they have to pick between one or the other, but I would sadly pick Lindor because I would be heartbroken if Conforto had to be gone. But I do think that they're going to lock them both up. I'm really not concerned. Okay, and there's going to be breaking ball at the knees, and that is strike 3. Or no. I don't even know. I'm confused now. I guess I was strike 2. That's bizarre. Okay, and now it's going to be third out, grounded out to third. Guillorme drills him at first, and that'll end the inning. A nice quick 1-2-3 here for Stroman. You'll love to see it. Bounce back definitely after giving up a couple hits in the first. So Stroh, awesome stuff there in the second. Let's get some hype in the chat. Stroh gets out of the inning, guys. Where can I order the Black Mets hat? Oh, Darren, I know that you can probably get them on eBay or something. I got this hat years ago as a gift, so I did not actually purchase it myself. I have the matching jacket with it too. I just don't wear it as often in the videos. But yeah, the hats I know can be hard to find. I would just suggest going on eBay. I'm sure that they're around. They just won't be on the normal Mets sites until they actually bring the black jerseys back, which I hope they do this year. Lindor's on the Sports Illustrated cover. He is. I'm happy about that. All right, guys, question for you. Everyone in the chat first, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. But secondly, guys, do you care if I change the scoreboard to ESPN? Because while this play-by-play is nice and everything, it is causing myself to lag more than I would like, or I know I wouldn't be lagging literally at all if I was using the ESPN scoreboard. So, guys, let me know your thoughts real quick. Do you still prefer that I keep this even if I'm lagging more, or do you think that I should go ESPN? Because if I keep lagging, I'm going to constantly have to focus my attention in other routes. So let me know what you guys think, and then I'll go from there. And then I'll answer more of your questions, guys. Whoever works best. Okay, you don't care? All right. Again, I'm just trying to read the room here, so it's not a big deal regardless. It's annoying. I don't know why it's still lagging like this, but okay. I'll change it, guys. Again, I'll still let you know who's at the plate, what the count is, all that great stuff. So again, I blame my stupid software for this. It's not even my connection. It's my software right now. So just give me 1 second, guys, and then we'll get rolling here again. So I'll probably be lagging for a second or two, and then I'll answer a bunch of your questions. Yeah, just bear with me, guys. Just getting this all set up now. See, I literally just deleted the scoreboard, and that helps a bit. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, VR singles right there. So as I'm fixing this, I know VR just singles. So VR on with another batter that gets on a right to lead things off in the inning for the Mets. Back-to-back innings. I love to see it. So VR gets a single in the right field. Hype in the chat for VR, guys. That's always good. Okay, I'm going to just change this real quick. Good stuff there for VR. VR hype indeed. Okay. Brandon Drury's now at the plate, playing first base today, but is usually a third baseman. He can play at first and third. It's clear. Okay, now the pitch, and that's going to be a foul ball down the third baseline. Drury grounds right into a double play and 2 away, just like that. Thank you, Brandon Drury, for nothing. Okay. All right, we should be good now, guys. Again, I apologize about all the lag. Just had to change up the scoreboard. But yeah, just like that double play. And now Luis Guillorme, the wizard in the infield, it would seem, is now at the plate. So again, guys, thank you all just chiming in. If you are just chiming in, really appreciate it. I'm sharing my play-by-play again for everyone that doesn't necessarily know. And we are all reacting as Mets and baseball fans here in the chat. Okay, and there's a grounder right to first, and that's going to end the inning. The Mets didn't get anything there after getting a nice single to lead things off for VR. So that's going to be a fairly quick inning there, and now we have the top of the third, folks. Who's my favorite player not on the Mets? Oh, good question, LM. There are a bunch of guys that I like that are currently not on the Mets per se. That's tough, though. Favorite? Oof. Damn. I don't... That's a good question. I honestly need a little bit to think about it because I like a lot of players in the league that aren't necessarily on the Mets. That's tough. Honestly, I really like Luis Robert like a lot. White Sox are like my favorite AL team, so Luis Robert, Yoan Moncada, really like those guys. And Lucas Giolito's nasty as all hell on the mound. So I would definitely pick one or multiple guys on the Sox currently. Is Drury going to be on the regular season roster? No. He'll be starting in AAA. Jimenez is a great pick too. That's actually a good point. I love Andres Jimenez during his time with the Mets, so I'm always going to be rooting for him. So that's fair. I was always a Rosario fan, even when he struggled a lot defensively. Just because I watched him. I went to games when he was in AA, so I'll gladly be rooting for Rosario and Jimenez this year. But Jimenez, yeah, that's a great pick too. I'm definitely rooting for Jimenez. Okay, it's sad to me that the Mets wore no red jerseys last year. They wore white. The Nats. Oh, the Nats is what you're saying. Yeah, I know. I wonder if they're going to be wearing red ones this year, or if they have. And maybe I think that they are. I saw Benintendi when he played in single A. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Let's see. Again, thank you all so much for being here, guys. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're fine with the scoreboard, how I have it too. I just think that's going to bode us well, better in the end here with less lagging and all that nonsense. So, again, really appreciate it. Happy to have all my lovely Mets fans and baseball fans here. Mets blue home against their red always is a great color to match up. Yeah, no, that's true. I love when the matchups are just blue and red and stuff of that nature. You saw Mookie too? Sick. Okay, here's now the pitch for Stroh. He's pitching the third, and that's a breaking ball right at the knees. That misses, and it's currently 1 on the count. And here is the Marlins unofficial captain and Miguel Rojas. Rojas is really he's been a Met killer before. He's a very good locker room guy. I've only heard great things about him for the Marlins. All right, here's the next pitch, and Rojas, does he go around? He goes around on the slider. That's 1-1 now on the count. Fan of Kevin James, the actor? Yeah, I like Kevin James. I know Kevin James is a Mets fan, if that's what you're alluding to. Do I like the Mets blue with the New York font across the front? Or prefer the Mets font across the front, dude? Do I like the Mets blue across the front or just the normal Mets font? I'm confused what you mean by that, Darren. Are you talking about the Mets blues, the Lindor jersey I have versus a normal Mets jersey? Let me know. What's up, RVP? Happy to have you here. 2-1 on the count now for Stroman with Rojas. And that's going to be a breaking ball down and away there. 3-1 on the count. Appreciate you being here, RVP. And also appreciate you, Prince Chicken Wings. One of my friends went to AA All-Star game and Judge was signing autographs, and he said he won't be anything special and didn't get his autograph. Wow, that's crazy. That's bizarre. Okay, now Rojas just got walked, so we have one guy on with no outs here in the top of the third, guys. Mets best logo on base. Yeah, I love the Mets logo. Yeah, no, that's bizarre. I know Judge struggled big time in his time in the minors. Had a lot of pop, but was big swing and miss. Did not hit for average if it smacked him across the face. But that was also because he was just getting started as really the player that he is now. Oh, the blue jersey that says New York. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the blue jersey that says New York more than I like the one that says the Mets, I think. Oh, did they get the double play? They did. Beautiful turn there to get the double play. Great work there by Gourmet all the way and the right side there, left side, I should say, from our viewpoint on third base. Nails him to second and then nails him in first. And Drury somehow was able to keep his foot on the bag. Beautiful double play there for the Mets. Wow, Drury just stayed on in time. That's crazy. Good stuff, especially because Drury isn't a natural first baseman. So I'll take that. I'll take that any day of the week. Good stuff there. Great turn by Gourmet. It's proving his worth and why he is going to get a good amount of at-bats for the Mets this year. That is certain. He can play everywhere. That's why Gourmet is in a lot of ways like McNeil. He's even better defensively than McNeil, which is saying a lot. Big breaking ball looks like a curveball at 69 miles per hour. Stroman just threw a 69 mile per hour curveball. I don't think I've ever seen him throw a curveball that low. Now, granted, maybe that's just because I haven't been watching him enough, but 69 on that curve, I feel like that's new. I haven't seen that before. All right, that's strike right down the lane, and that's going to be 1-1 on the count. Yeah, everybody loves Louis. I agree. I know. That's Lugo slow right there. That's Blevin slow. It's on the curveball too. Ooh, foul ball. 1-2 on the count now. See, Mets fans are not bandwagons. 2019, the fans are great, especially with this end line. Oh, yeah. Mets fans aren't bandwagons. You'll know a bandwagon Mets fan when you see them because they'll definitely be acting like out of place, like as if they've never had PTSD in their life before. You know, like, yeah, you can definitely tell as someone who's a bandwagon Mets fan. Oh, yeah, Greinke's one is on another level. His is just literally insane. I don't know how. It's crazy how slow he is and how good it is still. Here's a pitch from Stroman. And that is going to be another foul ball. Still, it looks like it's still currently now 1-2 on the count, and Corey Dickerson is at the plate, if you guys don't know. I think the Mets would look good in the black, but with white text. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. White text with like what? Orange outline? I need Luis to start at third. Send JD off center field if we get it. No, I do not want JD in center. What the hell? You crazy? Oh, to get help at center field. I get what you're saying now. They call time. Still 1-2 on the count here. Top of the third, folks. Marlins still up 1-0. No problem, Ricardo. 2019, I'm still trying to recover from. So hopefully this year makes up for it. That's in the dirt there on, I think that was a split change. 2-2 now on the count. Again, guys, we're just under 30 likes away from 100, and we're hitting the hour mark here. So please, if you haven't already, make sure to smash those buttons. It really is appreciated, guys. Okay, now there's a pitch for Stroman, and he gives up a single right down the center to Corey Dickerson. So another guy gets on, 2 out here. No problem, Sports Talk. Have a great day, buddy. Thank you so much for chiming in. Put your main center. I don't know about that one. I much prefer him in infield. Yeah, and JD knows that he needs to make sure that he's improved enough defensively to be on this roster, like, and gain significant at bats. He's fully aware of that. Jesus Aguilar now at the plate, 1-for-1 on the day with an RBI single back in the top of the first. Rosario is being toyed with in center. It doesn't mean he's going to be their everyday center fielder, though. They're gonna try him out in numerous positions and see what he uses best. They're going to use him as a utility guy. Rosario has the speed. He just needs the glove. And, realistically, as long as he gets his timing right, he should be fine there. Yeah, he's going to have more time to make his decisions out there, and he has the speed. So that was something that always felt like it made sense during his time with the Mets. It just didn't happen. All right, there we go. A strike there, and it's going to be 0-2 now on the count to Aguilar. It's funny. He looked at – that's a funny. Aguilar, 0-2 on the count. He looks at Stroman, and then you just see Stroman laughing at him. That's funny. That's great. I love when players actually show their personalities like that. The channel's on SNY. And no way. Okay, Aguilar. Okay, Aguilar. Oh my, what a catch by Pilar. Ran too deep for it. Runs back and Pilar makes a diving catch. That is Superman 101 there in right field for the Mets. And that ends the top of the third, guys. We had the bottom of the third. Mets still down 1-0. Hits are in favor 3-2. But what a great catch there by Pilar. Seriously, awesome catch there. You'll love to see it. Very happy about that, guys. Elliot, thank you so much for the dono, buddy. You know I always appreciate it. Hype in the chat for Elliot as always, guys. Really appreciate that, my guy. Thank you kindly. But yeah, great catch there by Pilar. Awesome catch there. Bro, what? Are you saying that as in reaction to Pilar's catch? If so, I agree. Great catch there by Pilar. My vids suck. That's cute. I'm glad you're here, Jaden. Glad you're taking the time. Okay. This wind is insane. Oh, I know. That was such a great catch by Pilar, though. Seriously, it was great. Would you like to sign Rosario to the Mets or not? Sign? No. I mean, the Mets just trade Rosario away. There's no room for him on the roster. That's why they trade him away too. You're watching the Jays game? How are they doing? The Jays are really fun this year, that's for sure. They're very entertaining. Jock Pearson is hot. That's funny. What's up, Crown Conservative? Happy to have you here too, my man. And now Jose Peraza is now at the plate. 0-1 on the count of Peraza currently. My apologies, guys. Now the pitch. Peraza gets a good hit there, and it is nice. And for a blue, Peraza gets on base. Third straight inning for the Mets here to start this game where they get their guy on who's batting leadoff to start things off. So that's great. Hey, Wary, at work just popping in. How did Stroh look? Oh, first of all, thank you so much for being here, Break the Cycle. I appreciate it. And secondly, Stroh looked a little shaky, gave up multiple hits, but also got some nice strikeouts, got some nice grounders to turn double plays. Wasn't terrible, but wasn't great today either. Just, I'd say he looked fine. He gave up a couple hits, though, and just one run. Happy with Pilar, VR, and Amora as bench guys. Me too. And that's a fastball up and in there to Joseph. 1-0 on the count here. Now we got a score. I hope so. Again, we've left runners stranded in the first 2 innings, guys. So if that isn't telling of anything, I don't know what is. Oh, there, Joseph just flies out there to shallow right. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Almost it wasn't catch, but Duvall ends up getting it, and there's one away now. Hey, Worry, what's up? What's up, Mets fan Michael? Happy to have you back here, buddy. It's been a while. I feel like I haven't seen you in a bit. Happy to have you. What are you doing for spring break? What do you mean spring break? I don't have spring break. I'm not in school. How my brother? I'm great, buddy. Thank you so much for being here. Nimmo now with first pitch, and there you go. Okay. Was there a stolen base? Oh, no, there wasn't. Peraza was maybe toying with it. I'm great. Both the Dodgers and Mets look great, man. Did you check out Fangraphs top 30 starting rotations? I did check it out. Yeah, it did. It's not necessarily something I plan on making a video on, but rotations is something that I could make a video on possibly as like top 10 in the league currently. So maybe I'll do something along those lines. But for the most part, I do keep things very Met-centric here. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I know. I don't agree with their rotations. They literally had the Mets below the Yankees, and they had the Padres over the Dodgers. They're smoking way too much of that analytics stuff. Like, analytics are great, but you have to draw a line somewhere. Okay, 0-1 still here to Nimmo. Did I see Bauer? Yes, I know Bauer had his one eye closed, and he actually hit a Bauer yesterday, which is something that one guy was worrying about that I talked to in chat before. I said I don't think there's too much to worry about, and then he hit someone. Yeah, he's being silly again. It's not the Mets' problem though, so yeah, I don't really care. What is my job, Daniel? You're looking at it. Did you see Bauer? Oh, I answered that. Okay. 1-2 now on the count for Nimmo, folks. Who do you think takes the division between the Dodgers and Dodgers? Dodgers. Padres are great, don't get me wrong, but Dodgers are still the team to beat. And Nimmo is going to ground into a double play there. Can he get to first in time? And he is safe. Okay, Nimmo's safe on first. Fielder's choice gets a runner out. Peraza going to second. Now there are 2 away. Yeah, Nimmo's been awesome all spring. And again, guys, thank you for being here. Again, I really do appreciate it. This has been a really fun stream. So make sure to smash those buttons. Again, if you haven't, help us get to 100 likes and also help us get to 6K subs if you're enjoying consistent Mets content. And yeah, just a lot of great things. Next week is going to be huge. Don't expect much over the weekend because I'm usually busy over the weekends, but especially going into next week, we're going to have a lot of more content, more streams, and more individual videos. So stay tuned. A lot of awesome stuff. Nimmo's mad fast for no reason. Well, look at him. Nimmo's in great shape. It's not like it's for no reason. He's in very good shape to be fast. Yes, absolute hype indeed, Darren. All right, now we have Pilar back at the plate. 2 out, runner on first, and he's going to take a called strike there. 0-1 on the count now. Mets need to bring back the orange jerseys, but with orange hats. Maybe it might be overkill. I don't want to be like too bright neon orange. That's the thing. Nimmo is out. No, it doesn't matter. It's spring train. The amount of times the Mets were out on things, whether it was I'm drilling out a guy on second or, running to first in spring train, has been plenty. It doesn't matter. No need to apologize, Michael. Again, I realize that I'm not going to hit nearly as many people out when I do streams for day games because naturally people are busy with school, work, etc. I 100% understand. No need to apologize for anything. You got to see the Alonso bomb from last night? I know. It was awesome. Have you done my projected Mets line for 2021? No. I did my predictions for the bullpen, which were bold predictions, but no, I have not done a projection for the Mets line. I still might, but again, I don't know necessarily how much justice is going to do because we all know what the Mets lineup is going to be outside of the bullpen, which is what I did my predictions on. And Pilar strikes out looking there. You hate to see it. Okay, so again, the Mets leave another runner stranded for the 3rd inning in a row, and they're going to head to the top of the 4th now, down 1-0. Hits are tied 3-3 with the Marlins. Crasso will be fine. Yep, I hope so. I do. If he's taking live batters next week by the end, they should be okay. You're working right now, break time. Well, happy to have you here, Oliver. Hope work's going well, buddy. Carrasco should be good. There isn't full certainty if he'll be ready for opening day right now, it seems, but I do think he's going to be fine, even if he misses the first week, okay? It just sucks, though, because if he misses like all spring training in a bad scenario, then it's going to take him a little bit to really get in, season ready shape, especially being with a new team in the NL. Where y'all stand stream, but I'm going to play outside. No problem, Michael, go do what you got to do. You don't need to stay on the stream. It's okay. Do I have fantasy baseball this year? I'm not doing fantasy baseball this year, no. I just don't have the time for it. Imagine he misses his first start and we lose the division by half a game. Matthew, I'll continue to imagine because that's the only rational reasoning behind that comment. Again, though, guys, thank you for being here. We're starting off the top of the 4th now. We're just around getting to halfway through this game here, just over an hour into the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying. I know I am. It's been a great time, no less. Let's see here. Just read more of your comments, guys. Bear with me. We can't lose division by half a game. I know. But yeah, no, that's true. Again, you got me. I wasn't even paying full attention, so that's actually 100% true. My class got COVID, so now I can watch the streams. Well, I'm sorry your class got COVID. Hopefully everyone heals up quick. But I'm glad you're able to watch the streams now. I mean, there's a negative and a positive in that situation, right? Do I collect baseball cards? Do I want a Pete Alonso rookie card? I mean, Dave, I'll gladly take you up on that. But to be honest, I don't collect baseball cards. that rookie card, I would maybe put on a little shelf that I'm going to set up behind me eventually. So if that's something that you want to do, by all means you can, but I'm not going to, force or tell you to. That's all up to you, buddy. Especially, I know that depending on the type of rookie card, that is valuable and can be very valuable. So, yeah, do what you want with it. I'll gladly take it and get good use out of it. But by all means, that's up to you. I'm not going to tell you to do that. Here we have 0-1 on the count. First pitch. Second pitch is now going to be 1-1 on the count. Gets him with the breaking ball on the bottom outside corner. Do you play fantasy baseball, Wary? No. I used to dabble with DraftKings, but I'm not doing anything right now this year just because I know I'm going to want to be more indulged in it when I don't have the free time to do that because I'm busy doing content. Yeah, I'm a little interested that Stroh's going for too, but we're getting to the halfway point of spring training now, just about. So I'm not all that surprised. All right, so here now is going to be the next pitch for Stroh. 2-2 on the count. He's at 52 pitches. And that's going to be down in the dirt. Misses there big time. And it's going to be full count now. Do I play the show? Rarely. I don't have a PS. I don't have a PlayStation. So I only do it when I'm at a buddy's house or something that I can. But I do intend on getting it this year because it'll be on Xbox. Oh, big foul ball. That would have been a home run, but because it's foul on the third baseline, it's still 3-2 on the count. Big swing there by Garrett Cooper. Although Bauer was supposed to go 4 last night and went 2 2/3. Oh, who cares? I'm not going to let Bauer live rent-free in my head this season. We'll see how he does this year. Big swing and miss there on the off-speed pitch. And we have another strikeout for Stroman. So hype in the chat, guys. You know it. Make sure to, if you're a member as well, you can use Stroman's head emoji that I have. But besides that, just make sure to spam those Ks, guys. Always love to see it. Big out there for Stroman. Again, Stroman's been up and down today, but I can't complain. I think he's been solid. Just been, he's been doing his thing. Do you own or collect any other team's jerseys, dude? As of now, no, I do not. I don't have a big jersey collection for baseball. I plan to grow it plenty this year. But yeah, all I have is just Mets jerseys right now. I definitely want to get more than just the Mets. I would love White Sox jerseys especially, but I just don't have any currently. Okay, 1-0 on the count now to Brian Anderson, and that's in the dirt again. 2-0 now on the count for Stroman. $15 likes away from 100, guys. Let's get there. Smash those buttons if you're new. If you're just chiming in, please help us get there. It really does mean a lot for the first short-term goal. And also help us get a 6K subs by opening day. Would really mean a lot if you enjoy consistent Mets and baseball content. And that's a big swing and miss there on the breaking ball. 2-1 on the count for Anderson. Do I have a dark horse for MVP? Yes. I'll get back to you on that in a second. Here's a pitch. And that is going to be caught by Yorme. Can he get him at first? And he is going to be safe. So nice stop there by Yorme. Was a little hesitant, but that was a hard ball to get. Happy he still got there. One guy on now, one out. Brian Anderson, the guy in the thumbnail for today, because I know that he's a good hitter for the Marlins, gets an infield single there. Yes, I did see Markakis retired. Okay. And yeah. Again, I like Stroman's confidence. I much rather have a guy that's cocky and confident and tries his best to back it up. Naturally, it's hard to do, but again, I'm just hoping for the best. Stroman's out of the game now. Leaves one runner on, one out, and Aaron Loop now is in the pitch. I know Luis got that good, but my dark horse picks, that's a good question for AL and NL. For AL, let me just think about all the contenders, and I'll give you a pick. AL dark horse. I think favorites for AL are definitely guys like Mookie Betts, Cody Bellinger, really like the Dodgers in a nutshell. But dark horse pick. Whew. I honestly think a dark horse pick could be a Ronald Acuna. Acuna is amazing. I don't think Soto is that out of a dark horse, so I'm not going to say Soto's a dark horse. I think Acuna definitely gets overlooked still because of the comparisons with other guys, whether it's like Tatis and Tatis is another guy too that could be a dark horse, I would say. Yeah, I think Tatis or Acuna, one of the young guns, I would say are dark horses because naturally when you think MVP, you're thinking of guys. Yelich is a big dark horse too. I'm actually glad he brought him up. That's a great pick because, everyone's sleeping on Yelich because he had a down 2020, but so did a lot of other teams. Dom is a big dark horse. I don't see Dom winning it, but I would be all for it if he did. DeGrom is a dark horse too. It's very hard to win MVPs as a pitcher though, so I'm not going to hope for it. Conforto's a big dark horse. It's going to be very tough. The best Mets channel on YouTube. Darren, thank you so much, guys. Hype in the chat. Lindor is a dark horse too. That's very fair. You can definitely make that argument. I'm all for it. But Darren, thank you so much for the donation. I always appreciate it, buddy. Happy to have you here as always. Thank you kindly, my man. Alonso's a dark horse too. Fair point. But again, normally when it comes to MVPs, they love guys with that average. Unless Pete really just blows away, you can make arguments for multiple guys on the Mets. I'll say that for sure. I could go all day with all these dark horse picks and who's a favorite. I would say favorite right now for NL MVP this year is one of Cody Bellinger and Mookie Betts. They always just feel a favorite. Arenado is a fair pick, but I don't think Arenado is going to get enough consideration because his average won't be high enough. If he has a monster year, though, always is a consideration. But it's very hard to win MVP with the guys around him now in the NL. I'm great, Eli. Happy to have you, buddy. And Aaron Loop is now on the bump. Always like Aaron Loop. I think he's going to be very solid for the Mets this year. I would love for the Mets to finally get an MVP. That'd be amazing. Loop gets in there, just misses. So it's going to be 2-1 on the count to Adam Duvall, who's currently 0-1 on the day after a strikeout in the second inning. I would love to see DeGrom win the Cy Young. I think he has just as strong of a chance as any, for sure. Oh, big foul ball. And is that going to stay in? Pilar's running after it. Can he get there? And, they just misread it. Okay, Drury's right there. Literally didn't even have his head up. Yeah, I am a Steelers fan. But I like the Giants and the Jets. I don't have a problem with either of them. Yeah, you can't use Coors Effect on him this year, for sure. So what's my favorite ballpark food? Good question. That's tough. I haven't been able to experience all the great stuff that ballparks bring between Citi Field when I've been to Citizens Bank plenty. Love pizza, always will love pizza, but I don't know. I'm pretty simple. I'm a simple man. I love eating peanuts, honestly. Yeah, like peanuts are cracker, but specifically peanuts are just always a go for me at baseball games. I love it. I love making the mess on the floor right in front of me. I'm just one of those things. I'm very nostalgic with how I appreciate baseball and most sports. I really love to get all that kind of old school feel with it. 3-2, full count currently to Adam Duvall. 1 out and 1 guy in first. Yeah. I've lived here the majority of my life. Break the cycle. Pastrami gain stand up. That's a breaking ball. In for a strike, though. Okay, and Adam Duvall gets caught looking. Nice strikeout there by Aaron Loop to start things off. Great to see. So 2 away now. Fantasy baseball is when you're just doing fantasy, so you make your own baseball teams and you compete with others that make their own teams that are actual MLB players, and normally there's some type of prize if you win. You could do it for sports betting wise, actually make consistent money. You could do it weekly, however you want to do it. But yeah, in a nutshell, that's what fantasy baseball is. I like hot pretzels. That's a good pick too. Have I been to Yankee Stadium? Not yet, but I hope that I can go there this year. Not yet, though. Really want to go to a Subway Series there. Think Tim Anderson can maybe finish like third in AL MVP. That's bold. Timmy needs to have a monster year, but I think that's I would honestly pick multiple guys on the White Sox over Timmy becoming an MVP candidate this year like that. Honestly, I would definitely pick Abreu before Anderson, and I think Luis Robert could have a monster year. And Lucas Giolito, he's going to be in there for Cy Young as it is. Oh, nice pitch there. All right, 2-1 on the count for Loop. 2 out, 1 guy on first. You still kept your New York strong Long Island accent, though. I mean, I don't think so. I don't think I have an accent at all. To be quite honest, I really don't think. I definitely don't in comparison to my family. Maybe I have a slight one in comparison to people around me, but I really don't think I have much of an accent. Only with certain things I say, I naturally just kind of like talk like as if I have one, but I definitely don't have much of one. 2-2 on the count for Loop. Acuna for NL MVP. Yeah, I think he has a strong chance. One of the big guys on Twitter said they're only going to pitch Cookie and bullpen. Interesting. Did that just come out that you saw that report? Jose Ramirez is my AL MVP. That's a good pick. I like that. Okay, and that is going to be a chopper there, and that is going to end the inning. Awesome. Okay, so Loop, fine job as he comes in. Again, thank you all so much for being here, folks. So now we're going to be heading to the bottom of the fourth. Mets still down 1-0. Stroman pitched solid all in all. Loop looked really solid coming in now, and we'll see how much longer he stays. Probably the only British guy in this chat. Probably, Darren. Probably, but you're a G. A Mets fan that's British? That's awesome. That's very cool. When it was Subway Series at Yankee Stadium, they were cursing a guy out because he did not throw back a Todd Frazier home run. What else is new? Seriously. Coffee. I don't have that like cough. Like I don't have like I have family members where it's like coffee. Like I don't have that like coffee. I have like coffee. What part of Long Island did you live? I grew up in Deer Park. I grew up in not Long Island. Yes, Long Island. I grew up in Green Lawn. He said he thought Stroh looked very sharp. Yeah, I thought Stroh looked solid. I didn't think Stroh was lights out. I didn't think he was bad either. I thought Stroh was kind of right in the middle today. He definitely looked good. Struggled a little bit with his control, but again, it's spring training. So for a spring training start, I will gladly take that from Stroman. I don't have that. See, I don't. Again, it varies. Some people think I do. Some people think I don't. You're slightly Southern? I would assume so. I like being here. I like having you, Elliot. Thank you so much, buddy. I think I just have that natural voice versus if I'm like somewhere else because I live in the tri-state area. Like I live a city life. Like I don't live in the city, but I live a very city life type of style, I guess you could say. It's hard to explain. Versus other people, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm a city boy though. Even though I love and hate the city all at the same time. Drives me nuts, but I love it. Similar. All my family from LI, Queens, and Brooklyn. I didn't get the accent moved out. Yeah, my point exactly, Chris. The exact same as scenarios with me. So we understand each other fully. What's up, DJ Gaming? Happy to have you here, buddy. I got a family from New York, so they actually can't stand my accent. Like, I'm sure they can't. That's fine. Okay, first pitch. The fastball is up and away. 1-0 on the count to Dom. Stroman should have 3 more spring starts to stretch out to 90-plus pitch range. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I completely agree with you. I have my moments. I agree. Me too, honestly. How do I like P? I like it. I definitely right now I'm definitely comfortable where I live versus living in Long Island. I love Long Island and like being a sports fan and everything. Breaking ball gets in there. It's 1-2 on the count, but I will say that I love the fact that I'm not in a congested area like I know like all New York is outside of upstate New York. So yeah, I definitely enjoy where I am. It's comfortable. All right, here's a pitch, and that's up and away. It's now 2-2 on the count. You're a Brooklyn boy? Awesome. Awesome. Strom, I read that already. Pablo Lopez he's been very solid. He has. And Dom just got under that one. That's going to be a foul ball to right field. Shallow right, and we have ourselves one away. Again, thank you all so much for being here. I hope you guys are enjoying this stream. You guys know the drill by now, but if you're just chiming in, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Please help us get to 100 plus likes. And also hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this kind of Mets content and want to see more great Mets content like this for streams and others. Help us get to 6K subs by opening day. It would really mean a lot. Do I like the Nets? No. I'm a Knicks fan, but I don't follow the NBA as religious as I do other teams. I've been following the Knicks actually plenty this year because they're actually relevant, but I'm not a Nets fan now. No. All right, Pete now with it's going to be a breaking ball at the knees that just misses 1-0 on the count. Nets over Knicks. Shut up. You live in South Carolina. You don't have the right. Or you don't have the right to make that decision, okay? you don't even have the right to make that belief, Matthew. You're very familiar with the Hamptons. Nice. I've been to the Hamptons once for vacation a couple years back. It was awesome. I shouldn't say it was very nice. It was bizarre seeing that you can be in parts of like New York, that specific area like that. Very nice though. Hey, dude, just got here, but what's going on with Stroman? Feel he's got to stay off social media and be humble like DeGrom. I mean, that isn't his personality. You have to realize most people don't have the personality of DeGrom. I get it. If you don't like his social media personality, that's perfectly fine. But again, he's not going to change who he is. Like, nothing's going to change that. That's how his personality has always been. And he's confident in himself. And I much rather Stroman be cocky and be confident and hope that he really thrives with the Mets. Okay. If he completely plummets, then he's going to get the backlash that he's already starting to get when he hasn't even been playing bad. But I don't mind Stroman doing his thing as long as, hopefully he performs well. So far, I don't have much complaints. I really don't. 2-2 now on the count to Pete. We'll see if Big Meat Pete can get something here in the bottom of the fourth with 1 out, 1-0 Marlins here. Here's a pitch, and Big Meat Pete gets a big swing and just foul tips that breaking ball. Thoughts on Stroman's performance? I thought that they were solid. I don't think they were stellar. I thought Stroman, he got out of jams. He gave up 1 run, gave up a couple hits. Overall, I thought Stroman was fine. I think that's not far off from where we can expect him this season. So if he really takes his game to another level, that's great. Alonso gets hit on the hand. He looks like he's okay, though. It just caught him. Alonso takes a 95-mile-per-hour fastball right on the hand. Hopefully he hit the guard, though. He falls back, but it looks like he's okay. Yeah, it looks like it hit him either right on the knob and right on the inside of his hand there. Yeah, just grazed him. Marlins first place in spring training. Could this be a Marlins winning the World Series this year? No. 100% reason why you do not put too much stock into spring training as it is. Spring training champions normally aren't World Series champions. It hit his bat. Yeah, it did hit the knob. He got away with it. Yeah, again, it's spring training. They're not going to review that. And VR just grounds out there. He tries to bat. What is VR doing? VR just grounded out to first on the line. He tried to back up. Where are you going to go? You can't run out of the baseline. Just gave him more time for Alonso to get a second, though. So that was fine. That was funny, though. That's actually kind of smart when you think about it, especially if you have a guy trying to get the second to avoid double. Granted, a double play was not in sequence there, but that was funny. I remember watching Stroman pitch when he went to Medford High School, and he was the way back then to always cocky. Again, that's how his personality is. You can't try to make someone something that he's not. 2 outs, 1 guy on second. Brandon Drury, the first baseman for today, is up at the plate. And the pitch, breaking ball at the knees, that's been called a ball many times, is now a strike on the inside corner. 0-1 on the count. Who do I think wins the World Series this year? That I can't tell you. I don't have an answer to that right now. You're Hispanic? Awesome. Okay, there we go. Yes, there we go. Drury gets a single, and Alonso comes in, dives in to tie the game. Brandon Drury did something. Let's go, baby. Hype in the chat. Brandon Drury looks like gets a hit there, and that's going to be the first RBI, first run in for the Mets today. Finally, they get a run in, and with 2 outs. I'll be damned. They actually did something. So, guys, get some hype in the chat. Mets get their first run in the evening, and just like that, this game is tied. Big Me P, absolutely. Let's go, Drury. Yep, he actually did a ting. Yep. Luis Gourmet now is at the plate. Drury's on first. Mets tied at 1-1, 2 outs, bomb the fourth here. And Gourmet with his no gloves and all is ready for the first pitch his way. And it's going to be a fastball that just misses the outside corner, 1-0 on the count. Luis, yes. Let's go, Drury. Yeah, very happy. Okay, so 1-1 Mets here. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Drury did a ting. You guys are funny. Next pitch, breaking ball, misses at the knees. 2-0 now to Gourmet. Gourmet's a bad man. He literally doesn't even freaking wear gloves. They'll just tape up his fingers if anything. We scored hype the chat. Absolutely. Think of Lindor deal this offseason? Yes, I do. I think it'll happen prior to opening day. Pitch, and that's fastball up and away. It's going to be now 3-0 on the count. And pardon me, not fastball. That was breaking ball. Yes, exactly. Exactly, David. You hit the nail on the head there. 3-0. Yep. What's up, Straight Up Sports? Happy to have you here. I didn't get a chance to yet, but I got to check out your podcast. All right, fastball right down the lane. 3-1 on the count now. Betances is warming up. He'll be coming into the top of the fifth for the Mets. We'll see how he does because he's a big wild card for the Mets. The pitch, and Gourmet just fouls one off. Well, by a decent amount to left field. Got plenty of contact there, but fouled that one off. Oh, Gourmet fouls that one off. Full count now. Okay, yeah, Betances is just going to... I hope not. Again, these guys are on our side at the end of the day. If they're not going to be traded or something, at least not right now, you got to hope that they do well. So I really hope Betances doesn't. He's just a wild card. We all know this. Okay, here we go. Gourmet, full count, 2 outs, 1 runner on first. The pitch by Lopez. And that's a strikeout. Okay, Gourmet just gets under that one and strikes out on the fastball right around the outside corner. And that is going to end it for the fourth. But the Mets tie it up at least, folks. You'll love to see it. Guys, smash that like and subscribe button, please. Please help us now get 150 likes for the next short-term goal, especially if you're just chiming in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this kind of Mets content. Like consistent Mets content, look no further. We're doing videos basically every single week, every single day, whether that's either through live streams or normal videos, and you can expect so much still going forward. And we've been doing a lot, but we're just getting started still. And normally the only days that you won't see as much activity, depending on the week, is weekends, because weekends everyone's usually busy, but especially weekdays, expect so much, guys. Yes, we tied it, baby. We absolutely tied it. Very happy about it. The Betances chokes, blame Brody Van Wagen. Oh, I know. There's more things to blame Brody, more reasons than one. We all know this. And again, thank you all so much for being here, guys. We got 100 lovely Mets and baseball fans. How's it going, everybody? Matthew says, bro, people prey on Betances' downfall. They want the dude fired and all that. Like, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you're hoping the dude loses his job. Like, come on. Yeah, again, I'm not like that. I'm really not, because it's not like, okay, if this guy for sure loses his job, that a better replacement is going to be. Like, we don't know that. It's different. The Mets have a decently short leash with this team this year. So the last thing you want to do is root for a guy to have a downfall when he's on your squad. How did we score, Wardy? What's up, Michael? Happy to have you here. And the Mets scored by a single. They got a single that was from Brandon Drury and brought in Pete Alonso, who's on second base, who got all the way home. Again, it doesn't matter what Brody ruined. We have a new regime in. Things are going to be all right, guys. Trust me. I think we know this by now. It's a new day. It's a new day. We can breathe and be excited about what's coming. And what's already here on top of that. So many things to be excited about with this club currently. Or not bullpen batting practice, but it came out a few days ago. Oh, okay. Then I'm aware of what you're talking about. Yep. Prince Chicken Wings, stop it. We don't need the PTSD right now. Every damn stream we hear about Kalanick. I swear. All right. Betances' first pitch misses there on the breaking ball, down and away. Late time Mets fan, Warrior? Yep. As long as I've been a baseball fan, I've been a Mets fan. And I've been a Mets fan since I was born, but I didn't follow baseball intensely until 2015. That is really when I started focusing heavily on baseball. And it's not a bandwagon thing with the Mets or anything like that. It was just good timing, truly, when I started watching them like game by game. And it's been rolling ever since. So I'm happy the Mets actually look like that they'll be a big, big team this year. What's your favorite ballpark food? I got asked that already, Luke. But in a nutshell, I haven't experienced too much where I have like a clear favorite. I love pizza, always love pizza, but I would say probably peanuts. Honestly, love peanuts. I like more. It's more of a snack, I know, but I just love having peanuts at baseball games. It's very original for me. I love that. 2-1 now on the count for Alfaro. And here's a pitch by Betances. And that's going to be a fastball down in, hitting 90 miles per hour. And it's going to be 3-1 now on the count. Chicken tenders are good, but it depends which like one you're getting them from. Not all ballpark chicken tenders are good. Also, I will say, I get them numerous times when I go. The rice balls at Citi Field actually they're pretty damn good. They have their pesto rice ball, that's good. They have and that's a big swing and a miss there by Alfaro. Full count now. All right, so they have really good rice balls here. They have like dessert ones and normal ones. They're actually they give you them in like a little Ed card, and you get 6 of them. Not bad. What's other recommendation, guys, for food at Citi Field this year? Please let me hear if you go to Mets games, because I'm going to plenty this year. So I would love to hear if there's stuff I haven't tried yet. All right, VR now drills him out at first, and we have one away. Nice ground out there for Betances. Been a Mets fan since 85. Was very young in mine, but remember 86. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yep. Yeah, no, I'm young blood compared to a lot of other people here. What's your favorite ballpark? Oh, yeah, I answered that already. Is normally lights out or horrible. There's no in between. I know. Remember, he doesn't have the velocity anymore, and he probably never will. So you have to keep that in mind. We are just around the corner from opening day, and Lindor not been offered nothing. They're in negotiations right now, Sebastian. I wouldn't be too concerned with that just yet. Still got plenty of time. Fans is 62. That's awesome, Jerry. All right, and that's a breaking ball. Actually, no, his fastball looks like in, and it's 0-1 on the count now. Bro mentioned pesto and got me feeling some type of way. You don't like pesto? You do or you don't like pesto, Matthew? Do you? If you do, then we're on the right. Pesto slaps. Basil pesto, though. Not any pesto. Basil pesto. 0-2 on the count. Yeah, not getting on a tangent, but like guys, you get a little toast, like just for a snack. Get some fresh mozzarella, put it on. Get some basil pesto on that baby. Best snack ever. Could literally devour a whole tray of those. And there you go. Rojas strikes out on 3 pitches. All right. And now we have 2-way. Betances looking solid here. There you go. There you go. Good stuff from Betances. Happy to see that. Another case. So, guys, hype in the chat. Betances' first strikeout on the day here. Just got to hear what happened. It's currently tied 1-1. The Mets scored the past inning off of a single by Brandon Drury that brought in Pete Alonso from second. The pitch, and that's going to be down and away. Misses heavily on the breaking ball. 1-0. I have this book with food from every ballpark, and it says garlic fries are good at Seafield. I'm not a big garlic fries guy, though. I got to be real with you, Luke. I'm not. I don't like fries where it could be like too greasy or have other stuff. I just like normal fries. Okay, 2-0 on the count now. Pete is popping off. He absolutely is. It's great to see, too. All right, the pitch, and misses there again. Not being able to hit with his breaking ball this far for Betances, completely missing the outside corner. Basil Pezzo, sub roll, fresh mutts, and grilled chicken. Can include tomato if you like. Yeah, chicken prezi sandwich. Hell yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, and that's fastball right down at the knees. They decided to take the scoreboard away. Don't know why they did that, but it's okay. All right, here we go. Betances with the next pitch. And misses big time again on the breaking ball. Did not land once with his breaking ball there. Trying to hit the outside corner. And he walks, pardon me. Yeah, Starling Marte. I hate how my TV is behind yours. Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. Yeah, again, normally I'm behind everyone else, so that's a little bizarre. You guys watch the SNY cookie thing? It's so fun to watch. Yes. Insomnia cookies. My girlfriend keeps drilling me to go to Insomnia. Actually, no, we probably won't do that. She's been wanting to go to Insomnia Cookie for the longest time. That's funny. Now there's someone in pinch running for Marte at first, and they literally just threw Harrison. He threw Marte to get him off of first. That's funny. Can I bring on Richie tomorrow? No, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, guys. I usually don't. am not available as much on the weekends. So yeah, no Richie tomorrow, but Richie and I will be doing our Mets talk on his channel at some point next week, and I'll probably have him on for one of the multiple spring training games I do next week. But yeah, again, guys, remember I won't be doing every single game for live streams, but I'll be doing plenty. Let's put it that way, because I want to make sure that I also have time to do individual Mets content. Pitch by Betances, and he waits, fakes it going to first, and everyone just resets. Let's see here. Why the hell is scoreboard gone? I'm not sure, Leo. I'm hoping it comes back on once the inning is done. Half inning, at least. Keith's food spot at Citi Field. I never do when I go. What is it? What's his food spot at Citi Field? And let me break the cycle, please. I got to do my homework too, because I know that they brought in a lot of new stuff in the Citi Field, at least going into the 2020 season. I don't know if anything got delayed because of COVID, but I know that they had this whole like cookie dough stand, which sounds dope. Okay. Do I think the Mets will sign Franco? I think they're on the outside looking in. I think they have a chance, but something tells me that Franco might go to Baltimore because he wants to be starting every day. How old am I? I'm 20, Nate. All right, here we go. Now the next pitch for Betances. Trying to get out of the inning. He has 2 out, 1 on first. The pitch. Breaking ball misses up and away. Betances has been able to locate his fastball, but has not been able to locate his off-speed stuff. That's been the issue for him thus far. I think it's like tacos and stuff. His spot has been there for a while. I'll definitely have to do my homework on that for sure. Because I got to get that all figured out, because I'm going to the whole series, Phillies versus the Mets, mid-April. Big swing and miss there. All right, guys, here. Betances now with the pitch. Runner's going. Foul ball. Okay, so he has to reset. Wardy, I gotta go. Sorry, but I'll be whenever you make another stream. No problem, but yes, I will definitely check up Straight Up Sports for sure. It's extremely unprofessional and just a black stream, but cool. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. No problem, buddy. Thank you for being here, Leo. You're always great with the kind words. Wardy, if Lindor was a fan of the Mets, now is Lindor was a fan? Lindor wasn't. I'm not sure what you mean, Nate. He didn't grow up a fan of the Mets. He followed players on the Mets, but he wasn't like a dire Mets fan growing up. I went to the game in 2019 when the Mets came back against the Nationals. It was so fun, and the fans were so. Oh, was that the game where you're talking about when Todd Father hit the home run? Yeah, or was that Conforto? Did Conforto get the walk off that game? Where they ripped his jersey? Yeah. Regardless, that game was awesome. Trust me, late summer Mets games are the place to be. I'm so pumped for them. They're by far the thing I'm most excited for this year. Betances looks okay. He's locating his fastball. It's not high in velo, but he's getting guys swinging and missing. But he is struggling heavily with his breaking stuff. He has not been able to really locate anything outside of his fastball. One at bat here, though. We'll see if Betances can get out of it. It's currently 2-2 on the count here for Corey Dickerson. Here's the pitch. Runner goes, and Dickerson fouls one off again. Ay. So early jumping when Todd hit that home run. Oh, I was watching on my phone. I was ecstatic. Yeah, I don't know why the scoreboard still is here. Hopefully it's fixed by the time this inning's done, though. The half inning, at least. Here's a pitch for Betances. And that's another one that misses. Still 2-2 on the count, guys. Chamber, me too. The night when DeGrom pitched, it was the weekend when Wilmer hit the home run after he thought he was. Oh, that's iconic. Such awesome Mets memories. Okay, guys. Again, thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. This has been an awesome stream. 1-1 here, the Mets. 2 outs. And there you go. Betances misses again. Cannot locate the breaking ball. Damn. I don't know. Wait. Okay. If you can't. I'm thinking it from like a plain Xbox or PS4 perspective for the show. You know, if you can't locate, or just in general, I feel like if you can't locate his breaking stuff, he needs to turn his hand just more in. You know, if it's constantly going way outside, he just needs to turn his hand more in, more than he normally would because of how much the pitch is still going outside. That's just the first thing that I think of. I know I'm completely wrong here, and Dickerson fouls a big one off there. It's still full count. No, I'm talking about the scoreboard for S&Y, Lefty, not the scoreboard that I have present to you guys, where they actually show the pitch by pitch and everything. Oh, decided to lagging there for a second. That's weird. Okay. Lucchesi has not pitched yet, so to be continued. Oh, my God. Dickerson fouls one off again. This at-bat just won't end, will it? Wardy, I have to go to music in school. No problem, buddy. Thank you so much for being here. I'll catch you again soon. Thanks so much for chiming in, Nate. Smash that like button. Thank you so much, Darren. Yep, absolutely. Again, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button if you haven't, guys. Please help us get to 200 likes by the end of the stream. It's always appreciated when we can get close to that goal. Also help us reach 6K subs by opening day. Dickerson hit one deep center, but that's going to be right there caught by Nimmo to end the inning. So Betances gets out of the jam. Dickerson had a really strong at bat against him, but Betances wins in the end. So I will take that. Betances literally was only throwing one pitch, but got out of it. So take that as you will. Betances did not even look good. So the fact that he was able to at least get command on his fastball is a positive. Was also Cespedes' first game as Met. Oh, you were there for that game? That's insane. What has Betances been sitting with his fastball? Right around 90. Yeah, no, we know Betances isn't reliable. Let's help this community grow. Absolutely. Again, guys, it's been so much fun, the off-season coverage and also doing stuff for spring training now. Just wait till the regular season starts. That's all I got to say. That, I can only imagine where we are going to be throughout this very long, very exciting Mets season. It's going to be something special. Did I see Marte rob Dom's home run without jumping? Yes, I did. I blanked for a second. I don't know why, but yes, I did see that. Absolutely. Let's see here. So yeah, hopefully the scoreboard pops up back on S&Y once this game's back on. Say it was packed, same room all in. Oh, that's sick. See, I missed that. So I really hope that we're in a position at some point this year where fans are allowed back like that at City, where, like everything's fine. Everything's going smooth. I do think we'll get there. I know it's already started with the Texas Rangers. I don't know when it's going to happen in New York, because New York's New York. It's a different story, but we'll see. Yeah, I'd say Betances was averaging right around 90 to 91 on his fastball today. What city are you close to? I'd say close to. I'm Philly. I'm not too far from Philly. I'm like Turnpike. I'm no more than an hour and a half, and on no traffic, just over an hour. I'm not far from Philly at all. I'm not far from New York either, though. New York's farther, like Long Island, but I'm kind of right in between both. Okay, Jose Peraza hits one to right field, and that's a nice little snag there by Am Duval, and that's going to be one away here. And the scoreboard is back up for S&Y's coverage, just so you guys know if you weren't aware. You live in LA but hate the Dodgers? I'll take that. What do you think my chances are getting over to New York by September, UK, with the whole COVID situation? Darren, I don't know how likely they are, unfortunately. I don't know how things currently stand in UK and international travel either. I have not been up to date with that over the past couple months, so your guess is as good as mine right now. I hope for your sake that you can get there as soon as possible and actually enjoy it and without there being a problem. But yeah, to say that I know that September is when things are good, I have no clue. It also goes in hand with politics more than anything. Politically, there's a clear difference for, who's running the show, who controls things for the Mets, and New York City versus Texas. It does vary heavily state by state because of the politics. So, do you think Bauer will be booed? Yes, he will absolutely be booed. There's no doubt. 1-2 currently on the count to Joseph, the catcher for the Mets today. One away, tied 1-1 Mets and Marlins here in the bottom of the fifth, guys. We literally can't beat the Marlins. It's okay. Marlins have had a good spring training. Take that into account too. And that's going to be a called third strike, and Joseph strikes out there looking, and 2 away now. When is Lucchesi coming in? Not sure. Hopefully soon. I hope Lucchesi goes more than 1 inning too. It'd be nice if we see at least 2 from him today. Fishman pitching for the Marlins. I know, isn't that funny? Here's a pitch, and that's going to be a fastball in the bottom right corner. 0-1 here to Nimmo. Hey, Matt, what's up, buddy? Happy to have you here, my guy. I appreciate it. Unfortunately, NOIR is not looking too hot right now. I believe changes need to get made. We'll see how they fare tomorrow. Panarin and Igor should hopefully be back for tomorrow's game, but we'll see. But I appreciate you being here, no less. Nemo is 1 for 2 on the day with a double back in the first, guys. And yeah, so he's at the plate. 0-2 currently on the count here. Lefty on lefty action with Fishman, who's the pitcher. Would you like the Mets went after Brian Anderson? I mean, I wouldn't mind Brian Anderson, but the Marlins aren't giving him up, especially within the division. Gianni Farina, go Marlins. I think that's the first Marlins fan we actually have in the chat today. And buddy, all right, Gianni, I'll give you one warning, but no spamming in the chat, buddy. No, I said I'm giving him a warning at least. Just no spamming. If he stops spamming, we're good. He also doesn't necessarily know the rules either. Big swing and miss there from Nimmo. And just like that, the side is done for the Mets. Fishman comes in and gets an easy 1-2-3 inning. And now Trevor May's coming in for the Mets. So May will be pitching the 6th, and then Lucchesi will probably be coming in the 7th, if I had to guess. I'm seeing the kids back in the ballpark. Absolutely. 100% agree. You're actually a Dodgers fan. Oh, well, Gianni, you're asking to get blocked now. You're just trolling, buddy. You just like the Marlins? Okay. All right, fair. Again, all we ask in the chat is that you don't spam. As long as you don't do that, you're golden. If you don't spam, at least where it's not warranted. Like when I say the chat spam, then it's okay to spam. If it was Yankees versus Dodgers World Series, would you want the Yankees to win? No. I wouldn't root for either team. I would not root for either team in that scenario. Gianni, I think. I mean, okay, let's not have arguments here. God, don't say that I actually want to watch the World Series this year. Yeah, me too. Trust me. Me too. Matt, I'm not holding it against you. I appreciate you being here. We get Yankees fans in here all the time. Not all Yankees fans are bad. Same way Yankees fans, I'm sure many feel that not all Mets fans are bad, you know? What's up, Ivan? How's it going, buddy? Happy to have you here. And again, guys, if you're just chiming in, if you're enjoying the stream, if you're enjoying everything, please consider smashing that like and subscribe button. Help us get to 200 likes by the end of the stream. It would really be appreciated. And also hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this kind of Mets content and if you want to see more great streams and fun stuff like this. Make sure to smash those buttons, guys. Okay, Aguilar is now at the plate. Pitch by May, and that's going to be fastball at 96, and we got things rolling. Love Trevor May. Here we go. Okay. May, third appearance of spring. Next pitch, and that's down in the dirt. Misses there on the changeup. 1-1. Or maybe that was a slider. Aguilar is 1 for 2 on the day. As we all know, had RBI back in the first. The pitch. And that's going to be a strike. 1-2. You hate who, David? One and two now on the count here. May on Aguilar. Okay, nice foul ball there. All right, still 1-2 on the count. Sports media, Mark. All right, here we go. Pitch 5 coming for Trevor May now. The pitch, and that's down and in. 2-2 on the count now. Am I going to the games July because I am taking my friend for his birthday? I definitely tend to go to games in the summer. Yep. Don't be surprised to see me there in July. Just don't know what games exactly will be at. Okay, and that's down and away. It's full count now. All right, now here's the pitch. And Aguilar rips that one for his second hit of the day. That's another single. And 1 on now. No outs here in the top of 6. Still 1-1 Mets and Marlins. Am I going to vlog? Yeah, I intend to vlog for every single game I go to this year. Yep. That it definitely goes in hand with why I'm going to that entire series against the Phillies in mid-April. I'm going with Richie for Mets Media for some of the half those games too. How do I feel about Walker Zine? I thought Walker Zine was fine. I thought it was perfectly fine for his first outing of the year. All right, fastball up and in. 1-0 on the count. I mean, Aguilar is definitely a slugger, but he doesn't hit for average. And part of the reason why he's now with the Marlins. So he'll be a thorn in the Mets side this year, no doubt. There's always players like that from each team. Breaking ball is currently 2-0 on the count. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with the vlogs, Darren. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Foul ball. That hit was like me, single. Dude, that was a funny comment. Not gonna lie, that was actually pretty funny. I like the creativeness there. Okay, and that is going to be ripped out and left, and that's another single. That's going to probably move the runner to third, or no, he's going to stay at second. So Trevor May gives up 2 singles early here. Not looking too hot. 2 guys on, no outs. You are at I go to various parts of the stadium, but for the first series I'm going to in Citi Field, it's all going to be first level, section 1. I'm blanking what section the number is. It's first level though, on right side. If you're viewing it from like home plate, left and right. And that's another single. Okay, bases loaded now. Bases loaded, no outs. Trevor May really struggling here. He's gonna get if he gives up a couple runs here, he knows Twitter's gonna give him an earful. We'll see what happens. Maybe he should do less amount of stream. I mean, look, people are always gonna rag him for his streaming and stuff as long as he gives up a couple hits. That's always going to happen. He's not gonna change anything, I assure you. Matt, you're 100% right. And I have a signed Bill Buckner and Mookie Wilson dual autographed half Boston, half Mets jersey that I was given by a lovely member here on the channel. Yep. Here's a pitch by May, and breaking ball misses down the corner. It's currently 1-0 on the count. Here's pitch, and that one is fouled off by Duvall. Currently 1-1 on the count here. Bases loaded, no outs. Mets in quite the jam. We'll see if they get out of it. Yeah, I know. Rip Buckner, indeed. I know he passed away not all that long ago, too. Will I be getting MLB The Show? Yes, I have only for Xbox right now though, because I don't have the money, or I'm in the situation to get a PS5, but eventually maybe. Okay, now here's the pitch going to be coming up. 1-1 currently on the count. Bases loaded, guys. Big jam. Pitch. And that's down the dirt on the breaking ball. May just doesn't have it today. You can tell, at least to start off. Rule changes tested in the minor. Oh, yep. I saw these rule changes, David. Yep. I don't know necessarily how much I agree with them, especially when you're doing rule changes that will impact things. It's like, I personally don't understand it. I understand that they're being experimental, but especially for guys in like AAA where they have the rule changes and you're just going to be hitting the bigs possibly the following year, it's like it throws you off a little bit depending on what it is. I don't love that. You know, it makes me think of like college football and that you only need one foot down to score a touchdown. You know, like actually, did NFL change the rule? The NFL actually might have changed the rule over the past couple of years where you just need one now. But for the longest time, it's two. I don't know if it still holds two for NFL though. I think they might have just changed it over the past couple of years. All right, Mark, we get it. But you don't need to be clowning the chat either. I don't appreciate that. All right, double play. There we go. Okay, so one runner comes in, but double play is turned at least, and the Marlins now have the lead 2-1. But I will say at least they were able to get that double play. That was huge for May. Okay, that is going to be breaking ball in, right around the outside corner. 0-1 on the count now. It's okay, Mark. No need to apologize. Just saying. Okay. 2 out. Marlins now have the lead 2-1, but let's see if May can get out of this, at least only giving up one run after walking bases loaded, and he does just that. And he gets him out at first. Awesome. All right, so May struggled early with the control. Pardon me, he didn't walk the bases loaded, but he got the bases loaded regardless. 2 feet for catching the NFL. I knew that. I just didn't know if they changed it recently or not. But yeah, my point. It's stuff like that. It's like, why does college football need to have those slight differences? I just don't get it. Awesome. So I will give props to May. He got out of there. He did give up one run, but with bases loaded, no outs, it could have been a lot worse. Is tomorrow's game on TV or no? I believe the Mets are away tomorrow, which means it will not be on SNY. It could be televised somewhere else. I'm going to double check real quick for you guys. Yeah, they're against the Nationals at the Nationals home tomorrow, so it won't be on SNY because SNY isn't televising any away games for the Mets this year. And the game will not be televised. From what I'm seeing currently, it doesn't look like the game's going to be televised or have a radio call. So, there you go. Yep. Yamamoto will be on the bump, making his second start, but third appearance for the Mets this year in spring training. But yeah, tomorrow's game will not be televised. And you're almost 100% certain Lindor is going to be in there. Let's see here. I apologize for the lag, guys. It'll stop in 1 second here. I'm actually old enough to remember the Subway Series for 2000. Yeah, I wish I could have experienced it more. I didn't get a chance to. But yeah, I know the Mets lost, but that was I really hope we see another Subway Series World Series fairly soon. That would be awesome. Who do you think could be the surprise dark horse team of the season? I think Cleveland could do well after training for Lindor. I think Lindor is. I mean, Cleveland's always going to be competitive. It won't surprise me at all to see Cleveland make playoffs again. But as the team is currently constructed, I don't think that they have the necessary tools to get far in playoffs. because they're not a better team than what they were last year. You know, to lose Carrasco, to lose Lindor, it's going to hurt them. Hope this game becomes tied so the Marlins have a 5-game tie streak. Oh, that's true. Yeah, they've tied so many games. Good point. Oh, worry. I'm out. I gotta go. It's football practice. No problem, buddy. Have a good one. And talk about unexpected Mets trades that could happen. Practice for 3 hours. Can you go live later at like? Oh yeah, no. I apologize, Mark. I can't. Yeah, no. I won't be going live again today. I probably won't be going live again until next week. So yeah, apologies, Mark. But I have a busy schedule myself. I'm usually very booked as it is. But we'll definitely be talking about unexpected Mets trades. That's a good topic. I like that. Definitely something that I will be doing in a future video. So very much like that idea. Okay, now Ross Detweiler is now in for the Marlins. Pilar is up for his third at bat of the day, 0 for 2 currently. Pilar swings, and that's going to be 0 for 3. Basically all the same outs, it seems. Grounded out there to short, and there's going to be one away here in the bottom of the 6th. When's the Subway Series game? Not the World Series. Just I've been to a Subway Series game too. I saw Matt Harvey when he was still Dark Knight. Matt Harvey pitch against the Yankees at Citi Field for a Sunday night game, and Harvey pitched a gem. I think he only gave up 1 run, and it ended up being the decider. It was, of course, the Carlos Beltran way in the game for the Yankees. Break the cycle. You're too funny. Okay, here's a pitch now. Malcolm Smith. I'm toying with the bunt idea, but it doesn't happen. 1-0 on the count, though, because the ball goes outside. Malcolm Smith bunts it to the left side. Will he beat the shift? Yes, he will. Nice. Malcolm Smith, beautiful bunt. Look, Smith can't hit a lick. We know this. But if he's going to bunt, he's going to bunt. I will take that. Malcolm Smith gets on using his speed to his advantage to the left side and beats the third baseman there. Great stuff there by Malcolm Smith. I will take that any day of the week. Safe. Beautiful. Very good bunt. All right, now Big Mean Pete is up. Pete has another at bat today. Let's go, baby. Let's see if Pete can make something happen. 0 for 1 on the day, and he was a hit by a pitch, even though he wasn't really hit. Hit the knob of his bat back in the 4th. Here's a pitch. And Smith is running, and Smith is easily there at first, and Smith's going to third. Smith gets a double stolen base there. Malcolm Smith, easily the most effective game we've seen by him thus far. First of all, bunts with his speed to the left side. Beautiful bunt. Gets on at first, beating the third baseman out, drilling him at first. Then he just steals second base with ease. A bad throw there by the catcher, and then he also gets all the way to third off of a bad hop. Awesome stuff, guys. Hype in the chat for Malcolm Smith. First to third like that, and the Mets already have a runner in scoring position with only 1 out. All Pete needs to do is get some contact and get that thing out in the outfield, and Smith will be home in no time. So all Pete needs is literally just get a fly ball here. Okay, 1-0 currently on the count of Pete. The pitch, and that is down in the dirt. 2-0 now to Pete. Awesome stuff. Very, very happy with that. Good stuff by Malcolm Smith there, guys. Couple Subway Series games, and all were great games. Yeah, no, they're always awesome games. All right, foul that one off. Malcolm Smith. I don't know him. Damn, okay. Not Malik Smith. Malcolm Smith. Malcolm Smith. Mallex Smith. He's a speedster. Not much of a hitting guy. Strong, decent, pretty good defensively. Has a lot of speed. You know, him bunting to get on first is the best way to describe him in his game. 2-1 here to Pete. Here we go. The pitch. And he big swing and miss there on the breaking ball. 2-2 now to Pete. Pete needs to make sure he doesn't get caught too. All these pitches have been down and inside on Pete. Probably would have been 3-0 if he didn't swing on the pitch 2 pitches ago. Yes, they did sign him. Yep. Okay, here we go. 2-2 on the count. 2-1 Marlins lead here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 out. Mallex Smith on third after stealing both second and third base. All right, now Alonso. The pitch. And Alonso just fouls that one to the third base side. These pitches have literally all been in the same down and in on Pete. He needs to make sure that he just doesn't get caught. I think he could have easily been walked by now, probably. Mallex Smith. The Mets signed him in the offseason. Do you see their shift? Yes. All right, now Pete asked for time. All right, so still 2-2. Yeah, that was such a bizarre shift. Oh, my. That's all he literally just needs to do is poke it. But that's what they're doing. They're trying to make him pull it as much as he can. This is what makes the shift annoying, in my opinion. Pete flies one, but that goes foul. Like, look at that shift. That's ridiculous. Slid by me, pun intended. Good job. But yeah, this shift is literally nuts. The entire right side is open. And I don't know how deep Duvall's playing. He seems like he's playing a little shallow. But still, like, oh my. All right, 2-2. Here's a pitch by Detweiler. And Alonso gets good contact there. Pete drills it. And that is going to be a misdiving catch by Harrison in center field. Mallex Smith gets home easily. And Alonso has a standing double here. And just like that, the game is tied, folks. Pistol Pete, center field, double, book it. Love to see it. Just like that, this game is tied, folks. Hype in the chat. Let's go, baby. Nice stuff there. And Pete is done for the game. He's out now. He'll be replaced. But good stuff there for Pete. Always good to see. Great contact there. Just around center field. Borderline center left. But good stuff there. Harrison misses on the diving catch. Fair attempt by Harrison. Just missed it by, I'd say, a couple, like maybe a foot. But still. Underrated. Yeah, awesome stuff there, though. Very, very happy. Pete gets us on board, and just like that, this game is tied, folks. Yes, Patrick. Yep. Big meat Pete indeed. VR just fouls one off. 0-1 on the count now. Pete's day is done, but he finishes it with an RBI, so cannot complain. Good stuff there by the Polar Bear. Oh, Ronnie Mauricio's the pinch runner. Mauricio will be DHing for the remainder of the game for the Mets. So even though Mauricio was cut, you know, he is still getting actually some great for games here. So that's always good. I'm happy to see Mauricio in. I'm excited. He'll get at least in that bat or two. You were thinking RBI stake, but I think we're both thinking the same thing. That's a fair point. Oh, 2 on the count of VR. 1 out. Mauricio in second. The pitch. And that fastball was up and in. 1-2 now on the count here to VR. It's been an awesome spring for Pete thus far. Very impressive. I agree. Mauricio is pinch running for Alonso on second, and he'll be DHing for the remainder of the game. Here's a pitch. And that is going to be a strikeout looking for VR. So 2 away now. Mauricio still in second, however. Brennan Drury's now at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Has the other RBI for the Mets that brought in Alonso back when he was on second 2 innings ago. So solid stuff there. Alonso, a very strong day for him. And here we go. So Drury, 2 outs, runner on second. Let's see if he can bring him in just like he did 2 innings ago. Pitch. And Drury fouls one off to the left side. 0-1. Okay, here's the pitch. And he does go around. 0-2. I think that's borderline, but okay. 0-2 now for Drury here. What time is it over there now, guys? It's 8:15 here. Oh, okay, yeah. It's 3:16 here. Pete laying off that outside down the dirt garbage pitch a lot more this spring. 100%, yeah. He was swinging at everything last year, that's for sure. It looks like Tatis hit another home run today. What else is new? Yep. Okay. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs, 1 guy, Mauricio in second. Drury trying to get him in. 0-2 on the count, though. Here's a pitch. And that's down in the dirt. That's a wild pitch that gets away. And Mauricio, just like that, moves to third and stays there. So Mauricio in a better position than the way he was at second. Runner shifts from second to third. Sandy Leon, the catcher, could not handle it. And just like that, the Mets are in a better position than ever to bring this run in and get the lead. So we'll see if Drury can execute here. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a breaking ball in. 2-2 now on the count. What's up, Ryan? How's it going, buddy? And let's go indeed. Yep. Again, thank you all so much to all my Mets fans just chiming in. We're just sharing play-by-play commentary that I'm giving, and we're reacting with everyone, all of us Mets fans here in the chat. So if you guys are enjoying the stream, and if you enjoy consistent Mets content, please consider hitting that like button by helping us get to 200 likes by the end of today's stream, and also help us get to 6K subs by opening day. If you enjoy all various kinds of Mets content, would really be appreciated, guys. And thank you so much in advance for everything. Okay, 3-2 now on the count here to Drury. Full count. Love Mr. Bet. Yeah. He's iconic. He's old school. He's simple. You can't go wrong with Mr. Met. And thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it, buddy. Always happy to have you here. Here's a pitch. And just misses there. All right, so that is going to end the inning unless he fouled it off. Yep, all right, that's going to end the inning. Drury wasn't able to get enough on that one. And now it looks like, oh, okay. All right, so Tommy Hunter is now going to be coming in for the Mets for the bullpen for the 7th inning. W, awesome. Yes, yeah. So Tommy Hunter's coming in. Lucchese's on the list to pitch today, so I'm at this point I'm assuming that Lucchese will be in the 8th. I thought he'd be in sooner, but maybe they're going to even have him like close it out. I have no clue what they're going to be doing with Lucchese. What's up there, guys? How's everybody doing? Is everybody enjoying today's game? Let me know. Are all you guys also watching the game? I'd love to hear it too. Or are you guys just following along either through the app or just through the live stream? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. And while you guys do that, I'm also going to just double check real quick on everything. Let's see here. I would watch on TV, but no, Gary. So I'm not watching on TV. Oh, I feel that. I get it. Again, I don't have a problem with the guys in right now with Gary Apple, Keith, obviously, and Zeal. But yeah, I know Cohen's a different story. He's just on another level. He always is. Live stream, awesome. Watching the game with the sound off and got your stream on my phone. Sweet, Darren. That's great. I appreciate that. All right, Tommy Hunter is now in. Tommy Hunter has had a solid spring training for the Mets thus far. We'll see if he can keep it up. Another arm that's trying to compete and crack this bullpen. That's going to be a ball. 1-0 now on the count to Sandy Leon, who's the batter and catcher. And Mauricio is designated hitter. So just as I mentioned, he is DHing for the Mets now. Two 2-0 now on the count. The pitch. And that's going to be just missed. Just hit the outside corner. 3-0 now for Tommy Hunter. See, Steve Jobs is Steve Gelbs, I think you mean, AJ. And that's going to be a walk. So Hunter walks Sandy Leon, who's not the strongest hitter, to put it lightly, on 4 pitches. So one guy on, no outs. And now Miguel Rojas is up. Okay, so here we have Miguel Rojas coming up, folks. We are now in the top of the 7th. No outs, 1 runner on off of a 4-pitch walk there just by Tommy Hunter. And the pitch? And Miguel Rojas takes that for a ride, and that is going to be a nice catch there by Malik Smith. The speedster gets there, 1 away. Very well could have been a double, but great speed there by Malik Smith on left field to take that one. And just like that, we have 1 away here. Runner still on first, I should say. Yeah, I remember when Gary said Steve Jobs. All right, here we go. First pitch now coming to Harrison, and that is going to be a fastball in, but it's going to be 1-0 on the count. Okay. Monte Harrison, who is now the replacement, has been the replacement for the past couple lanes for Starling Marte at center field. You remember when Gary called Steve Gelb Steve Jobs? Yes, I do. I do recall that. I do. 1-2 currently on the count, by the way, guys. Wonder whose cardboard cat that is behind the umpire in the crowd. Yeah, I don't know. That's funny. All right, and just misses there with the breaking ball down the dirt. And it's 2-2 now on the count to Monte Harrison. where you take that 1,400 stimulus and fly yourself down there for the last week of spring training stream from there. I ain't getting no stimulus, Chris. It ain't happening. And I would use that for regular season games, not spring training. All right, there we go. Full count now for Harrison. Hunter is struggling a good amount here with his control here in his outing. Pitch. Harrison. Oh, Harrison gets a lucky. Oh, my. Harrison gets a lucky ball there. Sandy Leon scores, and that is going to give Marlins the lead. Are you joking? See, why would you? First of all, Hunter really allowed a 4-pitch walk to Sandy Leon to start things off when Leon can't hit a lick. But now you have Harrison, who just gets a fair ball along the third baseline, and it hits the players because they're all sitting in that area. Malik Smith gets it, but just like that, the Marlins now have the lead. What are you saying about the DH, Ivan? The Mets don't have the DH. They have the DH in this game, but they don't have it for the actual season. All right, here's a pitch by Hunter. And that's going to be a grounder along the first base line, but that one's out at least. All right, so 2 away here. And Harrison has now shifted to third. So just like that, here the Marlins get the lead, folks, off of a bad walk to Sandy Leon to start things off. And then a standing double there by Monte Harrison that went down the third baseline. And now he has since shifted to third, and there are 2 away. Wouldn't mind starting the season off with sweeping the Nats. I wouldn't mind that either, Chris. I really wouldn't. But again, I think we're being I think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. I don't expect too many series sweeps for the Mets this year against Braves, the Nats, those kinds. They're going to be tough. But series wins are what matters most, you know. If you get consistent series wins, that's amazing. Okay, a big swing and a miss there. 0-2 on the count now. Hunter trying to get out of this. Not a great outing for Hunter today. All right, breaking ball misses down and away. 1-2 now on the count. I say we beat the Nats on opening day. I hope so. Cardinals seem to come 8th relief and walk the first batter. And yes, you were getting stimulus worry. Unless you made like more than $80,000 last year. No, I didn't. I'm almost certain I didn't. If I did, then someone needs to find that for me. Two and two on the count now. Again, guys, runner on third, 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. Tommy Hunter not having a great outing, but he's trying to get out of it. Dunnan is now batting, and that looks like that's going to be a bloop, and it is. Another run is in. Wacky bloop to right field, and it's now 4-2 Marlins here. And yeah, Tommy Hunter. Not good. Just because I have friends who are Nats fans, that's why I said that. As you should, Chris. That's funny. Pete can't wait for Bars to I know. If there's anyone that I think would be most excited about Bars opening, it's Pete. We have one of the best records on opening day. Yes, we do, Ivan, but let's not jinx anything, so knock on wood. Well, that's good. Do we know when the stimulus is actually coming out? Because I feel like that's something that always takes forever. the pitch. And that is going to be a grounder there to first. And finally, the inning's over, but not unscathed. Mets give up 2 runs. Tommy Hunter, rough outing. And yeah, we'll see what happens with Hunter going forward. First time I see you not in a denim jacket. The jacket's right behind me. You can't see it, but it's on my chair. Yeah, I just haven't been wearing the jackets as much when I do these kind of live streams. I've been wanting to rep this shirt a lot. I've been wearing most of the time because it looks like a spring training shirt. And secondly, it just gets hot in my room. So I much prefer to wear the jacket more so for my normal videos than a 3+ hour stream, right? If you have a direct deposit, you should have in the next week or two. Okay. Interesting. Yes, I'm going to double check, but I'm almost certain that I'm filed and all good and all set. So if so, then that's great. Well, I guess we'll see, right? Did you guys get all your stimulus yet, or are you waiting for it? Are we all waiting for like a certain date? Again, I'm out of the loop with this stuff. I have not been paying attention. Hopefully Barnes gets in this game. I have yet to see him. Barnes had a great outing yesterday, so you're not going to see him today, Matt. I apologize. Barnes is not a pitching option today. He pitched yesterday and struck out the side. I'll let you know. We should be seeing Joey Lucchesi in the 8th. We should. But with saying that, guys, I actually have to do an ad read for a sponsor here. So some of you guys have probably seen this already, not all of you. So just bear with me. I thought this would be kind of funny because we are sponsored by Manscaped. So just bear with me 1 second, guys, and we're going to get in today's ad read. So enjoy, especially if you haven't seen this before yet. Is there anything better than the fresh mowed grass of the ballpark on opening day? How about feeling freshly groomed balls? Our sponsors at Manscaped, the global leaders in below-the-waist grooming, are here to help you strike out your bush for good. It's a whole new balls game, folks, and Manscaped is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide. Join the movement. Manscaped has redesigned the electric trimmer. The Manscaped engineering team spent 18 months perfecting the greatest ball hair trimmer ever created, the Lawnmower 3.0. Because of their ceramic blade and advanced skin-safe technology, your snags will be reduced with a close shave. The Lawnmower 3.0 is simply the best hygiene tool for the modern man, hits a sweet spot in every way. And if you don't think that just the lawnmower is enough satisfaction, the Perfect Package 3.0 is what really hits this thing out of the park. Between your crop preserver and reviver, along with all the additional goodies the Perfect Package 3.0 brings, you're all set to smell, look, and feel good on a pitch that comes your way from up high all the way down below, if you know what I mean. Get 20% off and free shipping with code WardyNYM at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code WardyNYM. Baseball's back. Don't let your pubes get out of whack. I hope you guys enjoyed that ad read as much as I did. I had a lot of fun making that. All right, and a fastball and another strike there. 0-2 now to Yorme. I'm glad you guys all enjoyed that. What's up, boys? What's up, Ray? Again, thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed that ad read. And it's currently 1-2 now on the count to Yorme. Yes, we got commercial breaks here at WardyNYM. We're doing a lot. Don't let your pubes get out of whack. 100%. It's legit, too. It's legit. It actually works really well. Like, no cap. All right, and Yorme strikes out right there. So, another K there, unfortunately. The Mets are down by 2. We'll see if they can bounce back here or not. They start sending out tomorrow. So within days or a week or so, you should get yours. The bill is passed and done. Money being sent already the way. Okay, break the cycle question for you. If for whatever reason I haven't filed, does that mean it's too late now? I'd assume so, right? All right, but 1 away now. That commercial is used all the time now. I mean, well, if you're talking about Manscaped, yeah, a lot of people are sponsored by Manscaped, but that was my own commercial. Okay, now here's a pitch. 0-1 here to Peraza, the next pitch, and Peraza fouls that one off. 0-2. Just spit my water out when I heard don't let your pubes get out of whack. Good, good. It sounds like I'm doing everyone a service here. I'm very happy about that. 0-2 here to Peraza, 1 out. And here's a pitch. And that's fastball up and in. 1-2. Do I think it's fair trade in fantasy Tatis for Freddie Freeman? Are you getting Tatis? I mean, Freeman's amazing. Freeman just won MVP, didn't he? Tatis, that's a tough trade. Tatis could. I don't know. I would go for Tatis. Freeman's amazing, but I think either way you're set. 1 and 2 still on the count. They would go off 2019 taxes if did file for 2020. Okay, I gotcha. All right, Peraza flies out 1 out of right field, and now 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. So again, 2 away here, and now we're going to have Mizika, another catching depth option for the Mets, who's I would imagine he's probably the 3rd or 4th string catcher for the Mets currently. He's now at the plate. Okay, now here comes the pitch. And that's a down and away on the fastball. 1-0. You traded Seager for and Tatis for Freeman and Darvish. Ooh. That's going to hurt you, my friend. I don't think that was enough. All right, and just like that, another fly out, and that is going to end the inning. So Mets look like they're a little slow here. Probably going to lose this game, but we head to the top of the 8th now. We'll see who's pitching. Yeah, you trade Seager and Tatis for Freeman and Darvish. I don't think that was a good move. Darvish is not going to have another Cy Young year like he had last year with those numbers. It was a short season. I think you messed up, Chamber. I got to be real with you. I would take Seager and Tatis currently over Freeman and Darvish. No, they would just go off your most recent taxes. I haven't filed yet either. They'll just go off last year's taxes. Oh, okay. I gotcha. But I'm pretty sure you can't get them if you're claimed, though. Right? Isn't that the exception? Even if you file, but if you're claimed? Get a little rally going? Yeah, we'll try. I mean, that was the 7th inning stretch. That was the time to get it going, and they did nothing because all the starters are basically out of the game. So we'll see. We'll see. Again, it's not a big deal if they lose. Marlins are currently at an 86% win probability according to ESPN. It's fine. But again, this has been an awesome stream, no less. Even if they lose in the end, I'm still enjoying it a lot. So thank you all so much again for being here. I really do appreciate it, guys. If you haven't already, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Help us get 200 likes by the end of the stream. It's always appreciated. And hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this kind of Mets content and want to see more streams like this. So the game will be picking up here shortly, just in a commercial break. You can go to irs.gov to check the status of your check. Check when you're getting it. Okay. All right. I'll definitely do that then. Let's see. I didn't think Darvish would be good this year, but I watched Fuzzy's prediction and said he would win Cy Young because he's a new coach. I mean, that's true. I think Darvish is going to have a great year, but I don't know if Darvish is going to have another Cy Young caliber year. I don't know. Especially in that division. I mean, he's going to be facing the Dodgers a lot. Tyler, did you ever see the Ken Burns series on baseball? I don't believe I have, but I've heard a lot about it. The Ken Burns series. Yeah, I don't believe I actually have, but I know there's a lot of reasoning for me to watch it. And Lucchesi is in, guys. Finally, Joey Lucchesi makes his spring debut with the Mets. Finally, we see Lucchesi. So, guys, if you're a member on the channel, if you're in the stream, make sure to use the Lucchesi hype that we got going because so happy Lucchesi is finally on the bump for the Mets. It's been a long wait to see Lucchesi. He'll probably do the 8th and the 9th inning, I'd imagine. Finally, we get Lucchesi in here, guys. Hype in the chat. We got to get some Lucchesi hype in here. Finally getting to use the Lucchesi emojis. I think you'd like it. Check it out whenever you can. Okay, I'll definitely will. I definitely will. I've heard numerous things about it. What's up, Mr. Bombastic? How's it going? First pitch for Lucchese, and that is going to be just missing the outside corner. 90 miles per hour there. 90 miles per hour there on the fastball. Looks like. What's up? I'm doing great, Mr. Bombastic. How are you, buddy? But yeah, Ken Burns on baseball. Okay. Here's the next pitch for Lucchese with that crazy windup. And that's fastball up. 2-0 on the count. Yeah, Lucchese's solid. He's a guy that's competing for the rotation, could start the year in the rotation as the fifth starter, or you could have him out of the pen, be a long arm. There's a lot of things you can do with him. And that's going to be a nice fastball in there. 2-1 on the count. Lucchese's signature pitch is his changeup / curveball, is churve. It's nasty. Yes, Elliot, get the hype in there with the Lucchese emojis. I love it. All right, Lucchese now with the next pitch. Here we go. And that's going to be another fastball. So just 4 straight fastballs, and now it's an N2. Pardon me, that's a ball. So 3-1 on the count. Let's see if he's going to start using the chirp. Here we go. Lucchese 3-1 on the count. First ever appearance in New York Mets uniform. Very happy about it. And good, I'm glad, buddy. All right, here's a pitch. And he misses there. It looks like with the... I don't think that wasn't his churve. All right, so he walks the first batter he sees. No problem. What up, Worry? What are your thoughts on MLB improvement? Oh, thank you so much for being here, Fred. I appreciate it. And MLB improvement, are you talking about the tweaks that they're doing? If you're talking about that, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. I just don't understand it, to be honest. You missed my comment, Worry, but I was saying yes, you'll be claimed by your parent. Even if you're claimed by your parents, you still get the 1,400. Okay, sweet. Thank you, Brady the Cycle, for clarifying. I appreciate that. I'll definitely do my homework on it, though, because I'm curious. I didn't even know when the stimulus was coming. And just like that, it looks like that there's going to be another hit, and runner moves from first to third. Oh, pardon me. That was just a big error. That was bizarre. Okay, so runner just moved from first to third. I honestly missed it for a second. That's bizarre. So no outs, runner on third, and now we have Encarnacion at the plate. Hey, Worry, what do you think is the potential of the Mets this season? I think their potential is to win the division and have a deep playoff run. I'm excited for Jays and Mets in the season. Oh, I know. It's going to be awesome. I'm very excited for that matchup in particular. Okay, here's the pitch. And that is going to just miss. Oh, it actually just hits the inside corner. Down and in. 1-1 on the count. How does... he's currently sitting right around 90 on his velocity. 89 and 90. He has yet to throw his churve. That he just threw. And that's a swinging strike. All right. 1-2 on the count. That's good. Right as I called it. You play MLB The Show? Few and far in between. Because I don't have a PlayStation. But I will be playing it once I get it for the Xbox. You play... I read that already. Hey, Wardy. Whoops, I'm late. No problem, Ken. Happy to have you here, buddy. Mets versus Padres wild card would be nailed by Wardy. It would. Hopefully the Mets aren't in the wild card. 2-2 now on the count. Misses with the churve that time and doesn't get the swing and miss. So 2-2, but he's finally starting to use the churve. That's nice. All right, fastball misses up and away. Full count now. You can claim the other 2 checks when you do the taxes 2020. Gotcha. That's good to know. But we always have the advantage in the wild card to go. Absolutely. But again, really hoping that isn't the case. Okay, and that is going to be a grounder there and gets him out running to third, running home. Awesome. So first runner's away. Great move there. Runner bolted. He went for it, and great move there by Tovar, who I believe was at short there to get the runner who was on third. So just like that, is still a 4-2 game. Runner, though, gets the single on the player's choice going to first. What do you think is the most hyped team for this year? Most hyped? Padres. Most hyped is Padres. Mets are like kind of not far behind them at all. It really is Mets, Padres, Dodgers. The Yankees are always there, but it really is more centric in the NL this year. Runner on first, 1 out. Score 4-2 here in the top of the 8th, folks. Okay, Lucchesi now with the pitch. And just misses, well, not just misses pretty well the fastball. And because that was a little bit of a wild pitch, wasn't controlled well by Mazika, runner advances from first to second on the steal. That base running stays a run. 100%, Jerry. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There's still good teams in the AL, but it is not nearly as deep as the NL, no doubt. The NL East itself is the toughest division in baseball, and everyone knows that. If you don't think that, then I don't know what you're thinking. I kind of have a bridge to sell you because, yeah, the NL East is probably toughest division in baseball, and then the Dodgers, the NL West, and then the third one after that, I would say, is probably the AL East. Because the Rays are always going to be competitive. The Yankees going to be tough. Blue Jays going to be huge. And Boston's always pesky. It's going to be all-star game this year. I have no clue, Armar. I honestly have no clue. I hope so, but I have no clue currently. 1-1 on the count now. Lucchesi with the pitch. Nasty curve there. Big swing and miss. Love that pitch by him. So, yeah, it looks like Lucchesi just has 2 pitches in his arsenal, or at least those are by far the most he uses. Fastball and his curve. Oh, Melanie, if you're going to try to bash the Mets, the least you could do is spell things right. All right, let's go. All right. Here we have Lucchesi, 1-2 on the count still. Pitch. And that is going to be a fly ball. Shallow right field. And that is going to be caught by Khalil Lee. And 2 away. The NL West is getting there because the Giants are going to be Giants are going to be decent. Giants are going to be pesky. They could probably go around 500. Boston's underrated. Yeah, I agree. So the top 3 divisions I would say right now are number 1, the hardest is the NL East. Second is NL West, and third is AL East. And you can make the argument to flip 2 and 3 because of the AL East just being so. AL East can really be harder than people imagine, but there's always going to be that one big bottom feeder there, and same thing with the NL West with the Rockies. All right, 1-0 on the count now to Sandy Leon. Pirates versus Orioles World Series would be so much pain. Would be so much fun and painful at the same time. Okay, here we go. Next pitch for Lucchesi. He sets. Fastball is in there at the knees. 1-1 on the count. I think it was the Mets and the Cubs in 2015 playoff, unless I'm mistaken. What are you talking about, Daniel? 2015, the Mets and the Cubs. Mets beat the Cubs to go on to the World Series. Oh. Damn, Lucchesi, it looks crazy, especially him being a lefty, throwing at first. It looks like you're going to get, second. It looks like you're going to get hit. Schwarber was so bad defensively against the Mets in 2015. Yeah, I know. Schwarber's never been, defense has not been his strong suit. He's a DH through and through. Mets swept Cubs. Yes, they did. It was all because of Daniel Murphy. All right, here's a pitch. Big churve, but does not get him swinging and missing. So 2-1 on the count now. Two and one on the count, guys. 4-2 Marlins here in the top of the eighth. 2 outs. The pitch. Fastball's in, right around the knees. 2-2. Oh, there you go, Melanie. You were actually able to spell it right. And deuces. Okay, let's see. Thanks for reminding me. It's been so long, especially a year later when they won the World Series. I know. At least the Cubs won the World Series the following year, so it's like the pain didn't last too long. For the AL East, who do you think is going to win the World Series? Just in the AL East, who are going to make it to the World Series? Who do I think is going to make the World Series? I feel that it will probably be a team from the AL East. I think, very similar to last year, you're looking at the Rays or the Yankees. I think the Blue Jays will surprise some people. I don't know if the Jays have enough pitching-wise to really get them over the top to hitting the World Series, but it wouldn't be all that out of the realm possibility either. And I think them and the White Sox are going to be a team to keep an eye on. And Cleveland is always pesky too, just in general with the AL. That's a fastball in, strike 3 looking, and that is going to end it. So Lucchesi, really solid stuff. Lucchesi gave up a single, but after that, a walk, but after that was really able to come together. So liked what I saw from Lucchesi. Fastball and curve seem to be working well. What's your favorite all-time catcher for the Mets? Mine is John Buck. Mine's Piazza. I like to see the Jays make it back to the World Series. So do I. I think that they definitely will within the coming years. I'm just not sold on this year just yet. Yeah, Lucchesi looks strong. Hype in the chat, guys. Get some hype for Lucchesi. He had a very solid eye. I don't know if he's going to pitch in the 9th, though, so I hope he does. But they might just do 1 inning because it was his first outing of spring training. I'm not sure yet. I don't really have a second favorite. The Mets are my only favorite team, but the second team I enjoy watching the most that I chose a couple years ago is the White Sox for the AL. White Sox are my team in the AL. Yes, Rip Gary Carter, absolutely. The kid, yeah, absolutely. Again, though, guys, thank you all so much for chiming in the stream. It's been a long one. We're gaining a 3-hour mark, so if you haven't already, please make sure to smash that like and subscribe button. We're trying to get upwards of 200 likes by the end of the stream. Even if we don't hit it, it's fine, but always smash those buttons if you're enjoying what we're doing here, knowing that I know for certain that it's worthwhile, on top of, even though I am very much enjoying it. And if you guys haven't already, please make sure to subscribe too. Lucchesi looked very solid. I gotta say, I'm not bothered by how Lucchesi pitched really whatsoever. Let's see here. Jays definitely need more pitching if they have World Series hopes. I agree. They don't have the depth yet, or they need a lot to go right. All right, now the Mets are up, and Fargas is up at the plate for the Mets. First at bat of the day for him. 0-1 currently on the count with Castano pitching. Next pitch, and that's going to be fouled off. 0-2 now on the count. Todd Hundley, that's a good pick. Hello from Texas. Awesome. Happy to have you here, Warren. Okay, and that's going to be a fly out there to left field. One away. Happy to have you here, Warren, though. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna probably, you guys probably know it by now, but I'm gonna do a thorough breakdown probably on the rotations in the NL East. But rotations, in my opinion, for the NL East are, yeah, they're tough. But I'd say it's Mets. Then I would probably say Braves and Nationals, but they're all very tight. The Nats need Strasburg to really have a big year bouncing back. They need Scherzer to stay healthy too, and they need Corbin to have a bounce back year. But the Braves, they have Peter Soroka back. That can be huge for them. Absolutely huge. 0-1 on the count now to Cleo Lee. 0-2 now at the knees. Yeah, Mets will be on TV on Sunday because it's for another home game. Super high in Strasburg. I mean, I'm not, because I really hope he doesn't do too well as being a Mets fan, but we'll see. The pitch, clearly just holds on that one. A breaking ball, misses outside corner. And also there, Gary Carter was my favorite 86 Mets, then Piazza for sure. Awesome. Okay, the pitch. And Lee foul tips for another strike. Khalil Lee has yet to record a hit here in spring training for the Mets. 2 outs now. Mallex Smith is now at the plate. Scored earlier by initially bunting to the left side and getting on first, and then stealing both second and third after a wild throw from the catcher to try and nail him at second, and then he scored from Pete Alonso. Here we go. The pitch. No way. Oh, okay. Smith tried bunting again, but they got him right away. So that's a quick 1-2-3 inning. I'm not sure why Smith tried that again when clearly the shift was in on him. And just like that, the Mets head to the top of the ninth. They need 2 runs, and they only have 3 outs left. So we'll see what happens. I'm curious if Lucchese's going to pitch the ninth too. We'll see. Yeah, right. I honestly feel like they're not showing Lindor on SNY until he has an extension. That's kind of how it feels. Yeah, I know. Scherzer is a beast. Scherzer still wants to pitch all 9 innings. The guy's 37, yet he acts like he's 27. Jays being Yanks in division. That's a hot take. I like it, though. I'm not against it. Here, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go use the restroom quick as we get set for the top of the 9th. So be right back, guys. It's too late to prank me. I'm already here. All right. Lucchese isn't for the ninth, so he'll finish the game. All right. So another swing and miss there. Good stuff for Lucchese. 0-1 on the count. When will I think Lindor will get extended? Within the next 2 weeks. Which basically tells you before the season. Here's a pitch. Big swing and miss there. 0-2 now. Lucchese looks like he's topping out at 91 today. Again, though, you're not looking for the heater with Lucchese. Here's a pitch. Big curve there, but no swing and miss. Lucchese looks like he has pretty good control on his stuff today, especially for his first outing. I like that. Can Jock Pearson sign an extension as well? I don't know. Ask the Cubs. Are you angry that they barely broadcast the spring training games? It's frustrating. I don't enjoy it. Yeah, I don't enjoy it. And that is strike 3. Looking nice. Another K by Lucchese, guys. So hype in the chat. Lucchese gets another strikeout today. You'll love to see it. I sanitize. Don't worry, Daniel. But yeah, guys, hype in the chat. Oh, Lindor is an absolute dream. I know. It's just Lindor is phenomenal. He's everything we could have asked for and more. I don't care that he's had a slow spring. That's literally the last thing I care about right now. All right, 0-1 now to Blade, who's now at the plate for the Marlins. 2 outs here. That's a strike. 0-2 now. Blade was a first-round pick back in 2019. Okay, so I'm sure he actually has some good potential. Love Pete's attitude so far. Oh, I know. Pete's been awesome. You can tell he's confident, which is always great. That's how you get the best Pete. 0-2 on the count. Here's a pitch. And that just goes in the dirt on the curve. Oh, no, they called it a strike. All right, that was a strike. Wow. Great stuff by Lucchese. Great first outing for Lucchese. He doesn't give up one hit. He only had 1 walk in over the 2 innings. So awesome stuff from Lucchese. Very, very satisfied with that. So, guys, hype in the chat. Lucchese pitches in the 8th and the 9th and doesn't give up 1 hit. Great stuff. Do I have a Knicks basketball channel? No, but my buddy, my good friend Richie at Mets Media does. So check out his channel at Knicks Media. Got to check it out. It's one of the best Knicks channels out there. It's up and coming, and yeah, he looks like he could be the biggest Knicks YouTuber out there before he knows it with the rate he's on. So yeah, definitely check out my guy Richie at Knicks Media. If you want Knicks content, he is the guy for you. Because he looked really good in the set. I know. What's up, Matthew? Happy to have you back. But yeah, I know. Lucchese looked awesome. Strong stuff from Lucchese. Very happy with him. Mets are probably going to lose this game, but I don't care. Lucchese looked good. That's all that matters. That's really all that matters to me. But yeah, Joseph, again, if you didn't hear me, Knicks Media is the guy for you. I assure you. Just awesome stuff. Awesome stuff by Lucchese, man. That made my day. Absolutely made my day. And again, thank you all so much for the likes and the subs. I always appreciate it, guys. We just passed the 3-hour mark. That's crazy. So again, guys, if you haven't already, please smash that like button. It really does mean a lot. We're getting really close to 150 likes. So if we could get there maybe by the end of the stream, that'd be awesome. And also make sure that subscribe button as well for consistent Mets content. Overall, bullpen has been great, especially late night. Yeah, I know. The bullpen has not been bad. It really has not, which is refreshing to see. Mauricio's at the plate, DHing, and he fouls one off, and that's going to be 0-1. Never know. Marlins have a tendency to give up games. That's again, we're going to see. Mauricio's at the plate. Maybe he'll get something here. Wardy, you and Dravnik should start a show. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. He's busy. I'm busy too. I already have a show as it is with Richie that I do weekly for Mets Media. So, yeah, no. Maybe eventually something with Dravnik. But again, I will be doing more things with Mark going forward. He's literally down to do anything Mets with me. Literally whenever I hit him up. So you'll definitely see Mark on a fairly consistent basis on the channel. I'd say on average, maybe once a month, give or take. Am I going live later? No, Brian. No, not going live later. Mauricio fouls that one off to the first baseline and 1 out. Yeah, no, guys, this will probably be the last time I go live until Monday. If time presents itself, I'll try to do it over the weekend, but I always tell you guys hours beforehand if I go live, usually for spring training games beforehand. So Wilfredo Tovar is now at the plate for the Mets. Any update on Carrasco? Just hoping that he can start pitching against live batters at the end of next week. The game won't be till 9 minutes past midnight your time. So I've had to take the next day off of work so I could stay up. Oh yeah, I really hope that they win, especially for people like you, Darren. Seriously, I've done the same thing. I've stayed up mad late for games in other time zones. I know it can be frustrating. You just got to make sure that you're drinking plenty of coffee, have an energy drink, doing whatever you got to do. Make sure that you're zoned in, even though I'm sure just your excitement itself will be enough build up to get you ready for that game. 1-1 on the count, the pitch. And Tovar flies one out to right field, and that's going to be now 2 away. Mets 1 out away from losing this game today, but again, it wasn't like it was their starting lineup. The pitching looked solid overall. The biggest problem in pitching today was Tommy Hunter, by far the worst pitcher for the Mets today. Marlins make a pitching change now for literally the last. That's bizarre. Marlins are making a pitching change for a guy to literally just get one batter. That's bizarre. Is it okay if you say what you is it okay if you say what you live on? I'm not sure. What do you mean, Fred? Alonso looks great, and so does, yes, absolutely trust Justin. You're 100% right. When do I think Conforto will get extended? That's a big question. I really hope it happens before the season, but I think that their biggest concern right now is Lindor, and then it will be Conforto. So something tells me we might see Conforto drag out into the season, which I don't want, but again, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Is it okay if you say what you record on? Oh, I got you. Okay. Right now, I'm just using to go live here. It's through StreamYard, which is something you would pay monthly for. So yeah, that's how I'm currently live. I go through StreamYard. Do you have a hockey YouTube channel? Yes, I do, Darren, and it's literally in my actual channel. If you just go to my other channels, it shows it right there. WardyNYM is my hockey channel. I'm a Rangers fan for hockey. Hockey is how I got started on YouTube a year and a half ago. I don't post as frequently on that channel because I'm unbelievably busy with both, but I'm a Rangers fan. I used to cover everything with the NHL, but a lot has changed since then, and now I cover all things with the Mets, and then I cover the Rangers weekly on my channel, and I'll be doing more content for them soon. Things just are at a low point with the Rangers right now in this rebuild, so there hasn't been too much positive things to be discussing. So I plan on going to Mets games this year. Yep, I'm going to 2 Mets games. No, not 2. I'm going to 5 Mets games in the first 2 weeks of April, and once this next YouTube payday gets in towards the end of this month, I'll be buying more tickets for the upcoming months. So again, I'll be going to plenty of Mets games this year. I'm already going to 5 within the first 2 weeks of April. Bruce Maxwell's now at the plate, 0-2 currently, and Mets are now one strike away from losing this one of the Marlins 4-2. What's my the second team I enjoy the most? I wouldn't say I have a second favorite, but the second team I follow is the White Sox. Now we're talking about Mets right now, but for the Rangers real quick, do you think it's time to get I think it's time for a change. Truly, I do. I think that whether it's getting rid of Quinn or getting rid of his supporting cast in Oliver and Brown, yes, I think a change needs to be made. There's no structure with that team. All right, that's going to be a pitch up and away. 2-2 on the count now. Are you going to go live when you go to the Mets games? Probably not, maybe for a short time, but I can get copyrighted going live there if there's any background music. So maybe like during the game, I can a little bit, yeah. But outside of that, won't be doing too much live there, I don't think. I'm going to be vlogging there. So I'll be turning them into vlogs. So you can stay tuned for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll definitely keep my eye out. I'll break the cycle. I got some research to do as soon as the stream's done. So thank you for enlightening me. Again, I haven't been focusing on anything that isn't sports the past couple months. Okay, Maxwell just struck out, and that is going to end the game, folks. So the Mets lose this one today, unfortunately, 4-2. But again, Lucchesi had a great outing, gave up no hits, only 1 walk over the 8th and 9th inning. The only bad pitcher for today for the Mets was Tommy Hunter, and he's a guy competing for the bullpen. So we'll see what happens there. But the Mets lose today, 4-2, and, it's unfortunate. But again, Stroman looked solid today in the 3.1 innings pitch. He gave up 4 hits, 1 run, 4 Ks, though. So not a bad overall game for the Mets. Just did not get much offensively going. Pete Alonso really was the reason for both runs happening today between the RBI he had and prior to that also being on second and being a run in. So that's going to conclude today's stream, guys. Thank you all so much. Again, make sure to smash that like and subscribe button if you're new. If you enjoy this kind of content, if you're looking forward to more streams and content going forward, we'll be having so much more content out next week. You guys have literally no idea. So much more streams, more separate individual videos about various Mets topics and great things. So again, thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed today's stream, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day and a great weekend in case I don't talk to you guys beforehand. So thank you again, guys. Let's go Mets. Tough loss, but again, I really appreciate you all chiming in during this entire time. So thank you all. Thoughts on Markakis? Makes sense they retired. I figured it would be happening soon. And thank you to Break the Cycle. Thank you, Matthew. Meet the Mets. Yeah, no Meet the Met music today. They lost. Can't do it. But again, thank you all so much for chiming in. Really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and have a good weekend. Deuces.